Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, all right, all right.
Course, some more Summer Wells, and then Summer Wells Sunday, we're going to be doing some more catch up. We'll get back through all these interviews and back to catching up on all the important stuff and making sure it all fits together for people who are just coming in, or case people who want to keep out the right information. Well, they're going to have to put out the right information because we always do. People will continue to steal the stuff. Just make sure you guys know that we're here for Summer and I stand for Summer. And if you stand for Summer, you're going to want her found sooner than later. Let's
Hey.
bring summer home before winter. I
Now
love you guys.
I'm
And I'll catch you
blasting them
guys
everywhere
in a
now.
little bit on the flip side.
Wait. Aw. This one I got this all figured out, y'all. You hear me? This one I got it all figured out. What's going on, everyone? Sorry, I was playing fuck again. But now we're not only over here on the YouTubes. Now we're over on the Kikis. Want to see? Check this shit. Yo, I can multi-stream everywhere. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I can multi-stream everywhere. Uh-oh. What did I do now? Oh, there was that. There's you. Hey. What am I doing? Oh, I am Listen, I've learned how to multi-stream. Why is not there? It is. I learned how to multi-stream, so now I'm streaming over here on, YouTube, and I'm streaming on Kick. But here's even a bigger kicker. Watch what I do next. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I'll find it. Here we go. We're going to go to... We're going to do a thing called multiple streams about one dirtbag. Because if you missed it earlier, Justin, he was calling my kids some not so nice names. So the real dirtbag would happen to be him. Creator dashboard. Settings. Stream. There's my key. All right, that's my stream key, but where's the rest of it, motherfucker? Where is the rest of it? Raggy! Oh, I'll figure this out real quick. All right, we're going to give me my stream key. Thanks. We're going to go back over here. Oh, yeah, I'm multi-streaming everywhere about this douchebag. Twitch me, baby. I authorize. Oh, yeah, we're going everywhere this week, guys. Aw, I can't have it in more than just 2 places. Damn. Well, maybe next time. But yeah, but Doug, listen, Doug was over there for the last 2 hours talking shit about my kid. Telling him he's a fucking idiot, da-da-da. I mean, it just pisses me off. I think, actually, maybe, hold on, maybe. I don't know how this kick shit works, but maybe. Let's see, where is it? Boop. Boop. Boop, 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 be-doop, boop, boop. YOLO. Oh, you're here already? All right, I'll run it down. Give me a minute. I'll be there in a second. Bye. Oh, no, I got to go downstairs, y'all. Give me a minute. We are messing shit up. We are messing shit up. Sorry. Boop, 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 be-doop, boop. Now, I wonder if you can rewatch streams, or is it just stuck on lives? That's my question. And hi, everyone. Sorry. I gotta go back over here. Skirt. Ah, yes, very cool. You can watch it now from the beginning. Really? Really? All right, give me a minute. Let me get that. Let me get over there. Oh. Hmm. Sure. If it'll let me. Under videos, you say? Hold on. What do you call? No thanks. Nobody cares.
Pot that he was getting.
We're on too old for TikTok. Hungry. Oh, that's a little loud. Hungry. Another live? Did you report Doug? Yes, ma'am. But now I'm going to blast them all across. Blast them everywhere.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
On Kick, on the Tube,
7/29/2023.
everywhere.
We're going into August very shortly. We need to be summer home.
Just so y'all know.
That's our goal.
This man will not
Keep
get
the
away
pressure
with
on
his
no matter where we are,
derogatory
what we're doing,
remarks towards
however we have
children.
to do it. We're going to do it.
Ever.
Make sure we keep the chat about Summer Wells. Let's make sure this little girl has our full attention. Deserves it more than anything. It's her parents, the haulers.
All right, where am I? There I am.
Nobody cares.
Oh, I might turn it up a little, my end.
The brothers are victims here. Big time.
He talks really
Little
low.
Suspects. Let's get into it. Let's go back and dive back towards these interviews. Let's bring it back about Summer. Thanks for being here, you guys.
He talks really low for some reason.
So,
this is the garbage Doug is saying about kids. Just so y'all know.
Like I said, no matter where we go, what we do, we're going to continue to make waves.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy, y'all.
Why? Well, on June 15th of 2021, a plot went down.
Oh, now, that's how I look at it.
Did it supposedly supposed to happen a different time? Was it allegedly going to happen on June 4th? Since that was the last hospital trip. It seemed like some things had happened like tree trimmers and things have come along that make it,
If you need me to
more
pause it at a
confusing
certain
if it
place
was
and
going to happen.
rewind,
So
let
I
me
think
know.
timing was everything here. I do believe that Summer was either an accident cover up or she was handed off,
I agree, sidelines.
or something happened the night before on the 14th of June 2021 where there was a party there. Now, Don liked to say that they went to bed all at 9 p.m. That's not true. There was actually a little girl there who went
How
home
would you know,
sick
Doug?
that night. And that night also, the boys and Summer wanted to play on the roof. Andy was there the night before.
Hey, Doug. Boo. Dougie Boo Boo. Eh. Sorry, I moved it real quick for a minute. I didn't like how it was. No. There we go. Dougie Doo Doo. How do you know what time they did? This is from today. This was from his live today. Dougie Doo Doo, how do you know what time they went to bed? How do you know they're lying? How about this? How about you stop lying? The only thing the only thing you should be investigating is why you got kicked off YouTube permanently, dirtbag. Documentation being conducted. Doug, continue. Yes, thank you. Let's get back to the dirtbag talking shit.
Jody Sue's Andy Bernard, part of the Holler
Oh, I got viewers.
gang.
Okay, cool. Thank you, viewers.
And he was selling drugs to Don. And now he was
This guy
also
likes to
allegedly
exploit
told
little
by
children.
his ex, Jody Sue, and this was put out, and we do have this
I
information
got two
still as
viewers on the
well,
other one.
where he used to go over there and sell sedation drugs to little kids.
I had to figure out how to do it.
For Don and Candace, for the little kids. And then also selling hard drugs. Now, she liked to say that it was only a gram a pot and that he was getting tormented for a gram a pot by people in the
Sorry,
local
but
area.
what is considered
which is
hard
wrong.
drugs, Doug? The shit
Let's
you
just be
take every.
honest. Andy and Jody Sue have 10 to 70 pounds of, well, drug charges in a dwelling.
Yep, this is today on his
grams, people.
Kick channel. See, that's how it goes. It looks like Kick's a little behind, but it's fine.
It's probably weed. But who knows what else? He sells other odds and ends, air quotes. So I do believe it was an accident cover-up, more so than a sale. I don't believe p.o.s was coming back on a day where you guys say he was, or they were, back on the 16th, a day later, and they were going to take Summer because possible SA charge or this and that. p.o.s court case stuff was done with what they needed to do with the gun situation and the kids shooting the guns, the black powder or CO2 guns. I know CO2 didn't make those holes in that fridge out front that Don likes to beat up. Right? Don has a habit.
I don't know what else she did. What in the world is that? You know, I don't know what else she did. What in the world is that? You know,
what in the world is that? Well, that's a frickin' fridge, and it should be plugged in inside. There's a reason why your kids are only eating dollar pizzas. You probably have a small little ice box in there. Here's the thing. Basically, I just work all the time. That translates into don't ask me shit. I know nothing. That's Don's alibi, his main one. He's got 6 others. He claims he's got Starlink. He's got Jamie, which would have been the last physical person to see him at the job site at 5:30 that day, if in fact he was there at 5 or 5:30 that day. Or did Jamie leave earlier? I don't know. But it's a great excuse not to know anything that's going on in the home life and anything that's going on anywhere else besides your work. Right? You were too busy, Don, drafting meth heads. You had to fire 4 of them until you found your one meth head that you thought you could throw under the bus. That's Dudley. Dudley Ajon has nothing to do with Summer Wells going missing. He's got everything to do with your meth sack going missing. See, that's the kind of person he is. Right? He's like a Fred Hill, just not to that extent yet. See, Fred Hill has a terrible fucking haircut. Let's just start off with that. Terrible haircut. Matter of fact, someone should be sued immediately. Somebody should be sued. Look at that up in the top right-hand corner. Fuck, he looks like Woody Woodpecker. Somebody needs to kick that guy swiftly in the ding-ding. I'm just gonna, like a swift kick to the ding-ding. And that guy sitting at the table too, right in the notch. Kick him right in the notch. Now I have to warn you, when we're watching this and going back over this, this will bring back memories. You will see Allie's shirt and shorts having an argument. Don't be alarmed. Her belly button is the referee.
Sorry, guys. I was on a phone call.
Jose should have stayed in there, by the way. And you know what? Here's the deal.
Liar, that guy.
Let's
Liar.
not forget
Liar.
the breakup. See, there's timelines here that everybody needs to understand, and there's multiple timelines, meaning that they want you to not know the timeline. Each person has a different timeline.
All
noticed.
Doug does is not like the Wells. Exactly.
Nobody's good with time.
Well, listen, I'm not here for any fights or arguments. It's all about Doug's new bullshit.
They're all good
and
with
demeanor
those.
against
Maybe
children.
we should just call them lines, and then I'll wait. I see, buddy. I do lines on stilts all the time.
Oh.
I'm glad you made the show. Good to see you. So now, Chris, by the way, next time you do an interview like this, you should be like, okay, dogs, let's do hair and makeup. We made $200,000 off this case.
If you do,
we
let me know.
The shit out of this. Let's move on now and screw up other cases.
Why did I go to that one? I want this one.
Right. Remember to have hair and makeup. Maybe a costume decision. Right? Like somebody should have covered her with a full-blown moo-moo. I'm not going to lie here. Allie, terrible costume choice. Like, for the world to see. Okay, so we've got Allie. We have Great Grandbun at the table. Then we have Hunter, a Leslie, and we have a Sherry, who's not here right now. Sherry is actually the mother of Allie. That's the great-grandmother of Allie. Now, Hunter's going to talk about great-grandbun here coming over later in this interview, but really it was actually Sherry that was coming over. So he can't even remember the person that his mom's dad it was. That's his grandpa.
Good to see everybody.
He forgot.
Well, here you go. It's all here. Round 2 of the 3 of the day.
No, that's your what is your grandfather for 5,000, Alex? Ding, ding, ding. Daily double. Let's be honest here. Ain't nobody working with a full deck. And if they are working with a full deck,
I have no clue how long this is.
They're lying.
2 hours. I probably will let this run the whole time.
These people have to cover their asses for many reasons. One, Allie's, it's huge.
Just so everybody knows. I'm going to let this run the whole damn time.
If she ain't on the toilet, she's lying. 3, Hunter didn't get permission to go anywhere. He just left.
There ain't much I can do other than document
4,
his hatred.
Hunter was so high and drunk from the night before that he never slept. 5, he doesn't remember how he got out of the car that day. Well, with your fucking legs, Hunter. The same way you got in. Let's just go there. Let's start with that. Right. The same way you got in the car is the same way you can get out of the car.
Somebody blast up copyright disclaimer, please.
What? Oh, Milks. And why is your mom acting like she knew everything that was going on and she saw Summer and she saw the way the car was parked? Everything she saw a lie because she didn't even see Summer come back. Matter of fact, she didn't even see you come home. See, you came. Did you come home in time, like between 2 and 2:30, like you say, Hunter? I doubt that, because then that phone call between 3 and 3:30 with Dawn made to the Walgreens would never work. I'll wait.
Thank you.
Right? And Don says that he didn't expect to be staying later at work. He was going to work later that night. As they spoke at 3 to 3:30 while they were at the Walgreens about to go to the lake to wait, which is all a lie, right? Because they went to Walgreens a lot earlier than that to drop off prescription. Matter of fact, Grandis said that they waited for the prescription, that, right? She says, we waited for our prescription, right? And then it seems like Hunter went back to the house with Candace. Why? Because, well, Summer wasn't even at the ER that morning. One thing they never mention is Summer. Why? That's odd. Not until she fits into the story, and not until Hunter says in this interview that it wasn't until we got the grandmother. It was after you grabbed the grandmother because you had to drop off
Thank you,
Grandis
TT. Thank
at
you,
home.
everyone.
And that's what places you there, and that's what places you to be one of the only ones that could have gone in the basement to help take Summer away. Hunter, I'll wait. What time did Hunter meet his girlfriend? Well, he said between 2 and 2:30 he got home, and then he allegedly had a doctor's appointment too, his dad said. We don't know if he went to that or if it was a probation appointment where he had to go pee, probably
Yes, I'm
one
going
of
to.
those.
I'll be doing that right after this
Right?
whole thing is
Because
documented. I'll be
he
doing
wasn't behaving
that.
properly. Hell, he was high and drunk the night before too.
Best to
Going
believe.
places he shouldn't,
I'm going to
doing things he
document it in
shouldn't,
case he tries to
hanging
pull
out in
that
a
slick
gang.
Rick shit and tear it down.
Hey man, right? Like, because Hunter is capable of this because in his past,
He is a very hateful person.
even at his 15-year-old range, when this all happened, in his past he was in a gang. He hijacked a car from a lady, carjacked, and she had her baby in it.
I have definitive proof, and his mother also stated on an earlier live that I did on YouTube, because I'm also here on Kick as well. That he did not get in any trouble for any type of car theft whatsoever. So thus far, what he is speaking now is a lie. Enjoy the show.
You shouldn't believe any of them. We never have, right? This is why we're going back to this, to let you guys see the lies and everything, and just break it down as we go, because some people don't have a good breakdown of this because they don't want this case solved. Like I do. I want to find out what happened to Summer. I want Summer to be brought home before winter. She doesn't deserve to be 8 years old again. Another year gone, right? She was 5 when she went missing. She's 7 now.
Exactly,
She's going to be
Suzette.
8 soon in February.
That's why I'm documenting
February
this.
what?
And letting
4th?
everybody know it is defamation.
I'd
It's
ask Don,
defamation
except he
of
don't know.
a
Matter of fact,
minor.
if Don will even answer his damn phone, what the hell's Don up to?
So, Homeboys needs to get a whole hell of a lot of backlash for this, because what he is doing is wrong. You could sue for defamation. Doug loves to tell lies, and he's an idiot. I agree. And for those who are on Kick watching, I am also on YouTube. I really should put in my YouTube channel over here.
Call him.
All right. Is he still talking? Because I can't hear shit. And then
number you dialed is not a working number.
Don Wells' number is no longer working. Yeah. Oh. Is he talking with again? The one who screwed up the case? Nice. All right, let's get into this again. I'm almost tempted to skip Leslie and start with Hunter. To be honest with you, where Chris is like, let's buy him a pizza. He doesn't have to steal.
No.
Then we'll go back to the beginning. Oh no! Thank you, Paw Patrol.
Someone said long.
Okay.
Because you have one.
All right, let's get this back.
Whatever.
Pizza?
No, I was just saying.
No, I can order a pizza. I mean, y'all are taking your time. It's the least I can do is order a pizza. Yeah.
The least I could do
Oh,
is
damn.
order you a pizza. Yes, so order 2 pizzas and some Mountain Dew then. I got 2 pizzas and a Mountain Dew.
Good with pizza?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, what do you like?
Whatever, to be honest.
Okay.
Uncle Chris, can I please get sausage and pepperoni, Uncle
Oh no,
Chris?
it's gonna do it again.
Please. Anything you want for my little nephews.
Okay, order a large pizza. Miss Leslie, you want something?
No, I have to go. My husband went to pick beans out of our garden.
Okay.
And I've got the stuff.
Hello?
Honor, order up a large pizza. Who do you like? Like anybody, Domino's, or who do you like?
I'm just trying to get it.
Honey, hello?
And do they deliver?
Steal,
Cool
Uncle
with that.
Chris.
Yeah, I'm sure. No, about
Okay. Okay.
We're good anytime.
Okay. So, Mom, what do you want me? How do you want me to address him?
You can call me by my name. It's up to her.
Don't undress him at all.
Is it up to you?
How's
Yeah,
that?
it's up to her.
So how would you like me to undress him? Don't be doing that, you weirdo. Is that what he said? Or did I mishear? I don't know. He's just a
I had to
crazy
turn on my
guy.
TV.
Okay.
The people. Wow, what do they call the people that came last time?
The TBI?
Yeah, they said that as long as people get the okay from her that they can do that.
Don't
Okay.
stop because it's all playing here. Sorry, guys.
Okay. So I'll get permission from you. We'll put that on camera so that there's no questions. Okay.
Probably.
And
What are these for?
we'll just start talking. You cool with
Do
that?
I get to try to
Okay.
get to the...
Okay. So,
I'm kidding.
He'd be
You
better if
guys
he had his
keep
pizza
chat,
by
I'll
now.
be back.
Miss Allison.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I am here with your son, whose name is.
Hunter.
Are you okay that I call him Hunter?
Yes.
Okay, you're good with that.
Yes.
Okay. I appreciate that. Number one. Okay.
No, can you call him Steven? Let's confuse the shit out of people. Let's just call him Dave. Fuck it, Chris. Just call him Chris.
So, Hunter,
What's up?
what's up, dog? How you doing?
Good, you?
Good. So, man, there's been a lot of stuff going, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, help me out. Tell me about that day.
The whole day?
Yeah.
So.
And you can speak up because remember I'm deaf.
Why don't you
'Cause-
do us a favor? Just tell us about half the day. Your guys' first red flag on this idiot should have been that.
Okay. And then we'll just start talking. You cool with that?
That's true.
Okay. Okay, so, Miss Allison.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I am here with your son, whose name is.
Hunter.
Are you okay that I call him Hunter?
K-Dog, get the tripod, damn it. Karen. Dills is out today. Karen was working the cameras. K-Dog, stay in one place. You're getting me fucking dizzy.
Yes.
Okay, you're good with that.
Yes.
Okay. I appreciate that. Number one. Okay. So, Hunter.
What's up?
No matter what you do, her stomach's on camera. You fucked, Karen. You got nowhere to go. You were stuck in the black cauldron of Allie's belly button. That's a fact.
What's up, dog? How you doing?
Good, you?
Good. So, man, there's been a lot of stuff going, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, help me out. Tell me about that day.
The whole day?
Yeah.
Tell me about that day. The whole day. Hunter responds with. Red flag number 1.
So,
If you could speak up, because remember,
Yawn. Every time he yawns, he lies. I don't know if you know this. First, I thought it was a medical condition. And then we've examined and broken down for the last 2 years these interviews several times. And I'll tell you what. This kid right here, he's a hell of a liar.
I'm deaf?
yeah.
Because why am I deaf?
I have no idea.
Because I'm old, remember?
Yeah.
Actually, he's so old that if you slice Chris open, dust would come out. That's true.
I'm gonna use this as a reference.
Okay. And why is that?
It's a phone.
No.
I'm going to use this as a reference. Why is that? It's a phone. Red flag number 2. He's a fucking idiot.
Okay, go.
I was gonna say that she texted me saying that her grandma was in the hospital.
Do you have...
So she texted me saying that her mom was in the hospital. Basically, it's what Hunter's trying to tell you, which is true. Because she needed a reason for Hunter to call her, right? She didn't want to be the contacting party, right? Because she needs him at that point. If she's the one contacting him, that looks weird. Especially, it looks even more weird if there was an accident and a cover-up because they couldn't go to the hospital because she's drunk and high with a 15-year-old. And this happens to her daughter. Like, this is the best case scenario. And they were alone at some point. Now, I thought that possibly at some time that Hunter and Candace could have been hooking up downstairs and Summer actually walked in on them, caught them, and could have said something. Not sure if that's what happened, but it seems like Allie is not aware that Hunter and Candace have been bumping uglies and rubbing fuzzies. I mean, it's the only reason why he'd hang out with her. That, and she's got the 14-year-old personality he was, right? Like, she liked the whole little gangbanger thing, right? She used to hang out with him when Don was just working all the time and we're in Knoxville with crack and hookers. Because that's what Don Things is. He likes to go to Knoxville for 3 days, get a bunch of crack and some hookers. Andy likes that stuff too. Andy's a weirdo. Andy Bernard. Jody Sue's Andy. So you got to take into consideration that holler, number 1. The whole holler is terrible. I mean, there's some good people in there, but that's just to keep the holler looking like it's kind of squeaky clean when in actuality it's these trash people like Frank Light, Fred Hill, Andy Bernard, the Wells. Those terrible holler people. Holler if you hear me. Those are the people that wanted Don and Candace gone anyway. Like, so is this a setup? Did the holler take Summer? Did the holler do this because of what Don owed in drug debts? Did the holler do this with one of their help? Did Don want to get back at Candace, or did Candace want to get back at Don? Was Grandis the ringleader? I don't know. It's up for you guys to think about. Right? You gotta just.
Hi guys, sorry I'm back.
Fred's girlfriend's on her way back to Virginia.
We're
Yeah, I don't blame her.
documentating Doug's bullshit today.
He was talking about that when he was locked up last time, or when he was locked up. He said that she's most likely going to leave anyway. I don't blame her. I mean, what's there after you take all of his money and his drugs? What the fuck are you going to stay around there for? Laura's ain't going back.
That was text?
No, the TBI has my phone.
Got it.
I'm just using her dad's phone.
Okay.
Well,
Your grandfather that passed away.
Okay, got it.
So that day that she texted me, and she said,
TT, I hope everything's all right with you in the storm. Please keep contact with us so we know you're okay. Much love, honey.
So you're using your grandfather's free government phone, who's dead, which that low number should have been gone in the phone. Well, how? So once you're dead, don't they take your shit? Especially if it's government based. Like, these people are just dishonest We don't know whose phone whose are using it all the time. We don't know how many burner phones they have. We do know Don and Candace each had a burner phone, and we know each one of their kids had burner phones. We know Grandis had AT&T and Don and Candace didn't. They had to get AT&T because they didn't have a phone that worked at their house, right? So like Candace was able to talk to Don for 45 minutes driving when Don said there's never been possible for that to even ever happen because we would have lost signal. We've never done that ever. Is it that you have never done that, or
All
that
right,
just it
TG.
was never
That's
this
good. I'm
important?
glad
Like
you're
she needs to
safe.
tell you for 45 minutes while she takes Hunter out of there and possibly Summer, get them somewhere else. What happened, so you can get the fact that she was abducted, Don, in your head, and then you could fight for that. There's a reason why the police.
Yo, dog. Buddy. Dog. Buddy. I know you're going to see this on Kick too. That's why I double streamed it over there. Hey, buddy. Dog. Can I tell you a secret? He has documented legal proof he was at an appointment that day and pictures with his 16-year-old girlfriend, but at the time she was 14, of them not even anywhere near the wells. Get your facts straight, homegirl.
And TBI didn't believe you when you first got home and said, I knew she was abducted when I got here. Candace didn't call me back. Which means you guys spoke for 45 fucking minutes. At least before you.
Dog. Dog. Let's do this again. Okay. How do you know anything of what the TBI said? Because they're not talking to anyone. You don't know shit. That's speculation and bullshit. Why you targeting minors, you fucking pedo?
She did that. She didn't want to be home. She left twice, Don. She left from that hill twice that day. 2 more times. Where and who did she go with, Don? See, this is the thing. Like, who was with who last is so important. When did Summer actually turn up into the picture? When, in fact, did they pick her up? Where did she...
I want to direct something real quick, please. I am double streaming, so please. Hi, how you doing? Give me a moment. I want to direct something. I do have people watching on Kick as well. Thank you for being here. We are turning around and letting a dirt merchant know that we will not be allowing scumbags who target children and talk crap about minors be allowed here. Thank you for following, viewers. Thank you for being here. I am over on YouTube mostly. I'm double streaming here on Kick. I will be doing that double streaming a lot more now that I understand what's up with it. So come on over, enjoy, and watch the show of tearing down a p.o.s. because he likes to talk crap about children. And the other Sharon, welcome. Let's get back to this p.o.s. before he tears down the video.
change, right? Hunter says it was there, and Candace says it was at her house on Hill Road, where they're not allowed to be there. They're all supposed to call and have it disconnected. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So this is what we're doing.
My grandma's in the hospital. Well, her mom's in the hospital, but we called her grandma at the time like we used to. So I called her up. I said, y'all want to come over here for a bit? Because she's going to be in the hospital for a while. Because she messed up her knee or whatever. And she said, yeah, if that's okay with Allison.
And that's mom?
Yeah, that's mom.
Okay.
And so...
But she called her Allison?
Yeah, she calls her Allison.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. I want to let people know that I am going to be probably turning my camera off and letting this play through. In a little bit here, my wife will be home. But this needs to be out there how much of a dirtbag this guy is. Yo, what up? Double.
So next thing you know, I tap mom because she's half asleep because she works at the time she did. But what's that thing? Oh, I asked her if they could come over. She said yeah for a little bit because grandma was on her way. She was on the way. And so she said it was okay, and she said she'd be over in like 5-10 minutes. Now I'm telling you, I don't do good with times because I really don't look at the clock. So if I mess up sometimes, that's on me. Cause I'm really bad.
Who else is this going to be on? If you mess up sometimes, who else are we going to blame? Hunter? See, the added information in an interview or when police are doing cops planning with you, like your conversation, or when you're in an interview room, totally different.
How we doing times?
You're 15.
Yeah. And so
Yeah, when I was 15, I had a job before school. I worked at a gym from 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. And then I went to school. And then after school, I did wrestling or football or baseball, whatever. And then I went back and worked at the gym a second shift, 4 days a week at 15. And did school and did sports. Kind of leeway you give kids when you're like, oh, you were 15. You're not supposed to be good with anything at that time. There's 15-year-olds having freaking kids. Right? What do you mean you're not good with that day? The one day that your so-called, like my little sister gone missing, got gone. You didn't give a shit about Summer. You didn't give a shit about the brothers. You didn't even know there was 3 brothers. You're like, yeah, both the boys went to work with Dawn that day. How would you know that unless you just weren't allowed to see them at the house because Candace said, you're not allowed to be here anyway, so you need to stay in the basement until we leave again, or if you come back with us, you can't be seen by the boys. That's why I'll tell them to stay no in, no out. Boys are witnesses to something. Right? Yeah, none of these people can tell time. Yeah, they can't even read, let alone tell time.
she pulls up, she gets out the car with Summer, and supposedly the kids went to work with the father. And so
This is the only time he gets out of the car with Summer. He just lied. We never caught this before. This is new. He says, she gets out of the car with Summer. Well, guess what? He's about to say that Summer wasn't there until they went and picked up the grandmother. So Summer didn't get out of the car with Candace. Did she, Hunter? I'll wait.
Okay.
And so next thing you know, I tap mom because she's half asleep because she works at the time she did. But what's that thing? Oh, I asked her if they could come over. She said yeah for a little bit because grandma was on her way. She was on the way.
No, she wasn't. Sherry was on the way. Sherry was on the way over. Great grandbun wasn't. You done fucked that one up, Hunter.
And so she said it was okay, and she said she'd be over in like 5-10 minutes. Now I'm telling you, I don't do good with times because I really don't look at the clock. So if I mess up sometimes, that's on me. Because I'm really bad with doing times.
You're 15.
Yeah. And so she pulls up, she gets out the car with Summer.
There it is. She pulls up, she gets out the car with Summer. That's a lie. Automatic get-go lie. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's a lie. And you'll hear it for yourself.
And supposedly the kids went to work with the father. And so
Now you say the kids. Who are the kids?
Wyatt and Josie.
So the boys.
Yeah.
Wyatt and Josie, where's Waylon? If you're so close to that family, how come you don't know there's 3 boys? Both their hands are like, ah. Oh, just grab my hand. Ah. Such a liar.
Okay, went to work with Dawn.
That's what I was talking about.
Okay, go ahead.
And so I meet her, I dap everybody up. That's just how I am. So I dap her up. I said, "How you doing?"
That's right. They left the youngest boy home alone, probably, right? Yep. I mean, how many red flags can you throw at the just in 2 minutes into the first interview? Like,
It's been a long time since I've heard from her.
Okay.
I hear from her like once in a while on Snapchat.
Okay.
Well, I did until I blocked her because all this stuff that's going on.
Now tell me what it means when you say you tapped them up. What it, so
tapped
people
her
that
up.
so people that don't know that.
Like a handshake.
Okay, so yeah, so show me.
It's just like this.
What's
That's
up,
all.
dog? One of
That's
those,
it,
right?
yeah.
I get it. Okay, go ahead. See, I knew that.
what's up, dog? What's up, dog?
People don't know that, right? So let's make that clear. So somebody can't say, "Oh, look what he did." Okay.
Yeah, then so she pulls up there in front of that mailbox.
Okay.
And so I dap her up like usual. She comes in.
Oh, you dap her up like usual, and she comes in. Now she doesn't get out of the car with Summer, or what? Summer's just gonna appear inside now? What the hell?
I was sitting down. I asked her what happened to her grandma because she wouldn't tell me over the phone. She said that she hurt her knee because of kids. Where did she say?
That's another red flag. She wouldn't tell me over the phone while Grandma hurt her knee.
Where did she say she went on vacation for? Gatlinburg. She said she went to Gatlinburg for a little vacation with the kids, and the kids kept kicking her leg.
Kids kept kicking her leg. I asked Don Wells about this. Don says the kids have never kicked. He's never heard anything about the boys kicking Grandma in the leg. Why would anybody kick Grandma in the knee anyway?
Hey, why would I believe anything that you say about Don? That man ain't said a goddamn thing truthful from day one. He ain't said nothing truthful.
Right. First of all, let's just think about this obviously. Why would kids walk up and kick Grandis in the knee for no reason? And why would anybody let that happen? I'll wait.
Damn, TT, get him.
It didn't happen. Didn't happen. Gmail would hurt them. Something.
And she has supposedly a plastic knee or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so they took her to the hospital. We came in here for.
Do you know what hospital? Do you know? Not mom. Do you know?
It's the one downtown.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called, but it's the one downtown.
Okay, mom. Do you know the name of it?
Holston Valley.
Christian Valley?
Holston Valley.
Holston Valley?
Holston
Okay,
Valley.
yes, ma'am. Okay, so she's here. Grandma's at the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And who's with her that
Just
day?
Summer.
Just Summer.
Not the
Okay.
entire day until we pick up the grandma.
Okay, what time do you
What? Not the entire day until we picked up the grandma? Didn't you just fucking say she got out of the car when she got to your house, you dumb motherfucker? I'll wait. I'll wait.
Sorry, can we get a repeat?
The one downtown.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called, but it's the one downtown.
Okay, mom, do you know the name of it?
Holston Valley.
Christian Valley?
Holston Valley.
Holston Valley?
Holston
Okay,
Valley.
yes, ma'am. Okay, so she's here. Grandma's at the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And who's with her that
Just
day?
Summer.
Just Summer.
Not the
Okay.
entire day until we pick up the grandma.
Okay, what time do you
What? Not the entire day until we picked up the grandma? Didn't you just fucking say she got out of the car when she got to your house, you dumb motherfucker? I'll wait.
What's up, Lisa? Can we get that one more again?
I'll wait. It didn't happen. Didn't happen. Gmail would hurt them.
Been a long time since I've heard from her.
Okay.
I hear from her like once in a while on Snapchat.
Okay.
Well, I did until I blocked her because all this stuff that's going on.
Now tell me what it means when you say you tapped them up. What it, so
tapped
people
her
that
up.
so people that don't know that.
Like a handshake.
Okay, so yeah, so show me.
It's just like this.
What's up, dog? One of those, right?
Yeah.
I get it.
Lisa, I
Okay,
got
go
it.
ahead. See, I knew that.
What's up, dog? What's up, dog?
People don't know that. Right. So let's make that clear. So somebody can't say, oh, look what he did. Okay.
Then so she pulls up there in front of that mailbox. Oh, Mom. She said it was okay, and she said she'd be okay. She gets out the car with Summer, and supposedly the kids went to work with the father, and so 5-10 minutes. And I'm telling you, I don't do good with times because I really don't.
That clear. So somebody can't say, oh, look what.
The one downtown.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called, but it's the one downtown.
Okay, Mom, do you know the name of it?
Holston Valley.
Christian Valley?
No, Holston Valley.
Holston Valley? Okay, yes, ma'am. Okay, so she's here. Grandma's at the hospital. And who's with her that day?
Just Summer.
Just Summer. Okay.
Not the entire day until we pick up the grandma.
Okay, what time do you remember?
What? Not the entire day until we picked up the grandma? Didn't you just fucking say she got out of the car when she got to your house, you dumb motherfucker? Oh, wait.
Now, mind you, the boy speaking at the time is 15 years old, and you just called him a dumb motherfucker. Bro, you are stuck on stupid, ain't you, homie? And the boy is still underage. He ain't 18. He ain't 18 till next year. He's still legally underage.
Oh, wait.
Like, dude, really?
You came in here for.
Do you know what hospital? Do you know? Not Mom, do you know?
It's the one downtown.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called, but it's the one downtown.
Okay, Mom, do you know the name of it?
Holston Valley.
Christian Valley?
No, Holston Valley.
Holston Valley? Okay, yes, ma'am. Okay, so she's here. Grandma's at the hospital. And who's with her that day?
Just Summer.
Just Summer. Okay.
Not the entire day until we pick up the grandma.
Okay, what time do you remember? I know you're not good at times.
Terrible.
Guesstimate.
I guess the time that we picked up the grandma.
No,
I'll be right
the
back.
time she
Gotta get
pulls up
coffee.
that morning.
Had to have been like around 11, right?
Which means Summer wasn't there when she got there at 11. Was she? Told you all. She never was there that morning. It wasn't until they went back to the house with Hunter. They could have grabbed her.
Okay.
Or 10 or.
Because especially if she changed her into a bathing suit at home at 110 Ben Hill Road. And Hunter says Summer was changed at his house. Red flag.
Just from your memory, not from
I
Mom's
think it
memory.
was at least 10 because I was up all night.
And it could be wrong too, right? Okay, so let's just kind of put that right there, okay? Because like you said, you're not good with times right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just don't pay attention to time.
Straight up. Okay, so then what happened?
And then, like I said, after we went inside, talked about it. And then she said, you want to go fishing summer? I said, do you care if I come with? Because it's summer. And I treated her like a little sister.
Right.
And she said, you got to ask Allie.
Okay.
Well,
Bathroom, back room, whatever.
she calls her Candy or Candace, and then she calls her Allie or Allison.
Okay, so she asked you, do you want to go fishing?
No, I asked if I could come with because Summer was going.
Got it. And she says, ask your mom.
Yes.
It's a lie. They didn't even know they were going fishing yet. They wouldn't have known until they picked up Grandis that she needed to go and pick up her prescription and the wait was going to be a certain amount of time. So how would they know that they were planning on going fishing? I'll wait. Just throwing a line out there. Hook, line, and sinker. I'm not saying this just for the halibut, people.
And what did you do?
I went to ask her. She said that's fine because there's no problem with going fishing for a little bit and come back.
Sure, sure. And what was, when you first saw Summer that day, what was your impression?
just it's just how it usually is. Just like, yeah, she's over here.
She said she never planned on taking Hunter with her that day, is what she said.
I mean, I don't know.
What draws you to Summer, and what draws her to you?
I mean, I think it's because I show her a lot of attention.
Oh, interesting.
Like,
Yeah.
not weird attention, but I show her attention.
Not weird attention. How would you know about weird attention? Not weird attention. Your weird attention was like, yeah, there's a guy up there trying to touch the kids. I mean, hug them. See, this is where you contradict yourself. You're way smarter than you let anybody else.
Hi, everyone. Thank you all. Sorry I'm taking a minute. My lovely baby kitty, my lovely boy, Orion, wanted to see you guys. With the kitties. Take a short minute. But hello, guys. We'll get back to Doug's bullshit here in a minute. But my baby boy, Orion. Hi, baby. Aww. Just figured I'd give you guys a minute of cute cat overload. And Doug, shut the fuck up, you retard. Pardon my language. I don't usually use that language here, but you're acting like a fucking idiot.
Else know. You know exactly what's going on. You just play those cards. There's a way odd statement. Red flag it. Boy, shut your mouth, right? Her belly button's yelling at him.
No, I get it. Miss Robin shows her a lot of attention too in church.
Yeah, like I'll sit there and she'd be like, give me a piggyback ride. I'll give her a piggyback ride.
Like an
So you show her attention by her having to ask you to give me a piggyback ride. Oh, wait. Wouldn't you say, hey, do you want a piggyback ride? And then she jumps on if you were showing her attention? Oh, wait.
Actually, in all actuality, any proper child who grew up properly would always ask permission to do something before doing. Not difficult. Just saying. And you overanalyzing something as stupid as that, my friend? There's something wrong with you. There's a reason why you got kicked off of YouTube, bud.
Wait. Okay.
older brother.
That's what I'm saying.
Is that kind of an older brother or sister kind of vibe going here?
Yeah, that's what it was, because her brothers just always used to pick on her, so I just show her how real brothers should act.
Okay. So that comment.
What's up, Texas? How you doing?
Right there, her brothers always used to pick on her. That brings the roughhousing theory back into play. Right? The roughhousing theory, where she comes in, if in fact they were on video games, she interrupts it. One gets angry, especially an older one. Like, Dad, I didn't do anything. That one who said that. No, he's not as slow as he acts.
So wait. All right, I'll keep you in the video. Sorry. Wait. So you went talking shit about a 15-year-old that's not 17, who's still legally a minor, to talking shit about children that aren't even teenagers yet. Buddy, what is wrong with you? Really? Shame.
I coached Special Olympics for over 17 years. I'll tell you straight up. He's not. He's a gang member. He's a liar. He's mentally deranged, vindictive, and it's all Allie's and Andrew Hiltz's fault.
So, because Yes. So my son's a gang member, a liar, and this, that, and everything else. And it's on me, and it's on his mom. Okay. But prove he's a gang member. Because I don't recognize any of those so-called gang signs he throws up. None of them. So, oh no, TG, I got this, honey. I'm gonna pick apart him like he's picking apart my kid. It's how it is. Yes, it is. And I'm so double live. I'm also over on Kick as well. There's my wife. Hold on 1 second, my love.
For procreating, ever. That's a fact, too.
Okay. Okay.
Even though I'm not saying I'm the best brother here, you guys dance.
You should talk to my brother, man. It'd be messed up.
But it was like I was her older brother. Like they treated us like family, and we treated them like family.
Okay.
At one point in time, until one mess that happened with them that just split us apart, and then she came at it.
Okay. Okay.
What split you guys apart? Allie and Jose's breakup? Excuse me.
So she's here, Summer's here, Candace is here. You get permission to go fishing because Summer's going fishing, and you were kind of acting like a big brother, and you thought it'd be cool to go with her.
Yeah.
No. That's not how that was. Nope. Not one bit. Straight up. And you admitted to being up all night too, so your patience are this thin with everyone too, right? Like you weren't trying to be a big brother to Summer with those kind of patience. Like the way you talk about Summer clinging onto your arm, like, and Dawn saying that she knew something was going to happen to her. He feels it in her heart. She might have. Let's put it that way. Summer was probably smarter than both you guys put together. You guys don't use your brains. It takes 4 of you to get an idea. 6 of you to make it happen. And by the way, Allie, why were you friends with Andy Bernard at all? You should have known Andy Bernard. And you shouldn't have been hanging out at his house or his work or anything like that. Why a week before and a week after?
I will be back up. I will be back on to go over this some more. I gotta help my wife bring in some groceries. I do apologize, but watch, pay attention, and documentation. Always.
Until you got dropped by the holler. And you turned on Dawn and Candace. I think like everybody turned on you guys like right as you did your first interview with Unmasked. You did that Unmasked interview, which I still have. I have that. Where I commentated on it and used it under fair use. I remember when it first came out. I remember the conversation. I remember you looking like a pufferfish. I remember everything. What are you doing talking with Andy Bernard a week before and a week after Summer goes missing? A week before, if you think about it, is actually the 4th almost, right? Just 11 days actually. But like a week before that, maybe a little longer. Like, was the 4th supposed to be that run where they went to the hospital and it didn't happen? And then on the 15th, 11 days later, when they could go back for more medication, the tree people are there that morning. Everything seemed to line up like the stars for them. Don was like, I'll just work all day. Don't worry. I know nothing. Right? They were partying the night before, but Don wants you to think there was no party. Think about it. I'll wait. There's a reason Summer hasn't been found. And it's her family, and it's the hauler, and it's her friends, and it's these creators who didn't want the truth to come out because they have nothing else that they can do for content, that they have to use other people's shit, right? So like I can tell you straight up that these people, nobody wants Summer found. Why? Because then they can keep speculating the way they want, or making up fake cash apps, PayPal's, this and that, or fake conversations around people. Right? These people on YouTube have too much time. Too much time.
Do I have that accurate?
That's pretty accurate.
Okay, not bad for an old man.
And I mean, I want to get out the house anyways.
Sure, sure.
I ain't even gonna put it to her. I just want to get out the house.
Okay.
Yeah, you wanted to get out the house. You didn't even care about Summer. You were high and you were still drunk from the night before.
And so what happened then?
And then her grandmother calls her and says to come pick her up when we're sitting right there.
Oh, interesting. So where are you sitting in the car?
At first, I was sitting on the front seat.
Okay.
Why would you be sitting in the front seat if Summer's in the back by herself if you're there for Summer? See, Summer wasn't there yet. You're sitting in the front seat because until you pick up Grandis and she tells you to get your dumb ass to the back seat, and she's shocked that you're even in the car at that point, right? She's going to tell you to get your young ass to the back seat because she's sitting in the damn front. It's her car, her truck. Let's get that straight. Summer wasn't even there yet. Remember, you didn't have Summer until you picked up Grandis, meaning either Summer was hanging out at the hospital with Grandis, which we'll know from CCTV if that's the fact, and I doubt it, or she was at home because she'll sleep until 11 or 12 if you let them, Candace says about her kids. What 5-year-old doesn't want to get up and eat breakfast? I don't fucking know. I'll wait. See, it doesn't make sense on all accounts, whether you're looking at Don and Candace's side and that family, or this family side, or even Andy Bernard and Jody Sue's side. Frank Light, Fred Hill, their sides don't make sense. Nothing makes sense. Tears ran dry. So that puts Josie in charge. Then why would Candace say when she was there and she says she yelled into the house, she yelled at Waylon first. She told or Wyatt, watch your sister. And then it changed to the boys, right? They take Josie out of the mix. Like maybe Josie did do something. I mean, roughhousing accident theory, right? Accident cover up. Was Hunter there and they had to get rid of what happened to Summer? Is that why the eldest boy said, "Daddy, I didn't do anything," or "I didn't mean to do it," or something like to that effect? It's really up for debate. I want to think the boys are victims, which they are. Hunter's not a victim. I'm hoping all three of the boys are, though. I hope they're witnesses and still victims at the end of the day.
Like,
Which way's the car pointing?
Like
Do you
the
remember?
truck right now?
Just like my truck?
Yes.
Okay.
It was dead serious like that, but with like an overhead to the bed.
Okay.
Bed part.
Okay.
By the way, he's almost 18. So if you got a problem with it, he's almost 18 and he's involved in a mystery where there's a 5-year-old girl that's still missing, who's now almost going to be 8. Who actually this minor you want to talk about has an adult charge for carjacking, right? He tried to carjack a lady with a baby in it. The fuck you mean? And your name's Blackened or Red Death. I got your Blackened Red Death hanging right here. Suck me.
And we moved a box to the back.
Trolls, trolling all the time, trolling all the time, trolling all the time, trolling all the time.
And then we moved the box to the very back, the first one where the overhead to the bed is. And then we put another one back behind, like that past.
He says the overhead to where the bed is. Okay. He's talking about a truck, right? I don't know if it was a carjacking charge. I know that the charges stemmed around, and his dad confirmed it. The charges stemmed around him carjacking a lady with a baby in it. I don't know what the exact charges were, to be honest with you, because it's a minor, so you can't get into his documents. But like, yeah, no, that's definitely for sure. His dad admitted to it, 100% on PG's channel. So it is. Fact.
Passenger seat right there.
Okay. Okay. And where's Summer?
Summer, she is on the driver's side, in the back seat.
Okay. Was there any milk or anything like that in the car at that time?
There's no way she could have been because those boxes were over there. If you move the boxes over the back seat into the bed area, like that could mean two things. Are you in the Suburban or are you actually in the truck? Because the Suburban got sold really fast, but also the Suburban is something Dawn told us that Candace only takes fishing into the lake and she likes to put the canoe on top also. But all of Summer's swimming stuff and everything Dawn says is actually in the Suburban and not in Grandis's truck. So why would Summer have anything for swimming in Grandis's truck? He used the Suburban that day at some point. Or that Suburban was parked the night before somewhere. Maybe Don and Andy went and parked it somewhere. And then Don would have another vehicle and leave his Starling in one spot with his phone. I mean, it's really debatable. I mean, did Candace have to drive Dawn back to work? It's really weird that they only talked for 45 minutes and Dawn beats Candace home. Why would Candace not be the first one there when she's the one that reports Summer going missing? Well, it's easy. She can't talk to the cops because she's involved in this. Let's be honest. She needed Dawn to say the story and stick to the script while she bobbed and weaved.
Not until we got the price list, which was like I think it was a few hours later.
Okay, got it. Okay. Was there any other stuff in the car?
Nah, there was just boxes and like TVs in the back and everything.
How was Summer acting about going fishing?
Well, she gets excited because she likes to fish and swim. She's a little kid. She's energetic.
Okay. And how's she dressed? Do you remember? When you first saw her?
When first saw her, I think it was a pink little tank top or purple.
Okay.
You didn't see her in anything when she first was dressed. You saw her dressed in her bathing suit first. Why? Because Summer wasn't changed, if changed at all, until back at the house at 110 Ben Hill Road. She was never changed at your house, Hunter. Even though that's what you say. Or that's what it's been interpreted as.
I don't really do good with like something that happened like 3 weeks ago, a month ago.
No, it's cool. It's
I
cool.
can't remember having yesterday.
So you don't remember what you told TBI in the, first place? You don't remember that carjacking with that lady and the baby in the car? You don't remember certain things that you've done to get initiated? You don't remember this, you don't remember that, but you'll remember what you want to. What you need to. Because you're going to go into IT, right? Right, Chris? Way to get him thinking to go into IT.
It's cool. You should see me drive.
Yeah. It's an undisclosed location airstream where I stay undisclosed with my location because I've drifted off all these cases.
When we left, I think she had shorts on at first.
Okay.
Yeah, because she had shorts on because her mom put her bathing suit on her.
Okay. Where did she put her bathing suit on?
Why would she have shorts on if her mom put her bathing suit on her? Yeah, she had it on first if her mom put her... Like, see how he's telling himself the order of the story that has to happen?
Do you know?
Inside.
In the house?
Yes.
So she changed her in the house?
Yeah.
Did she take the clothes with her?
Yeah.
Miss Allison?
He yawned. It's a lie.
Do you know?
No,
Okay.
I don't remember.
How would you not know if you were there and give permission for everybody?
She was dead asleep in the bathroom.
That's fine.
So she's dead asleep in the bathroom now. So where the fuck was she when Candace first got there then? With Summer. I'll wait. Which means, in turn, you never got permission to leave anyway, Hunter. I'll wait. Which you left anyway with somebody that, well, that texted you and you called back. It set you up, Hunter, that needed you, and you were willing to help out. For drugs, alcohol, and some vapors. Some vapes. Look, I've never seen Candace or Dawn smoking a vape. Have you? I'll wait. It's always cigarettes. What does that mean? Well, that means that they don't smoke vapes on live, and they don't smoke vapes in real life unless it's dope or their THC stuff or their... Let's be honest. Tell me the last time you saw them use a vapor or a vape. Never. Hunter, matter of fact, steals cigarettes from great-grandpa and his mom. He even likes real cigarettes. He doesn't care about the vape. I mean, he wants the vapes that have the fun stuff in it. Allie, your belly button is terrible. Looks like you got shot in the stomach with a .50 caliber and lived. Is there like a rope ladder we can throw down there for Jose and get him?
Hey, hey, Doug. Dougie. Georgia. 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 Hey, Doug. Dougie. Hey, guess what, Dougie? Why don't you stop talking shit about? Okay, Dougie. Piece of fucking shit.
Back?
That's fine. So she changes her clothes here, and she takes her clothes with her.
Yeah.
Okay, then what happened?
But then, when she got changed from swimming, they had bought her an outfit to put on because they were supposed to go to Jonesboro, I think. Yeah, Jonesboro.
So they were supposed to go to Jonesboro where Don was working? How did you know that? And why do a water park where you trade off and hand off kids? It's just like the Olympics or any other event that's at a big a dome or a stadium or the Olympics or at like.
Hey, bud. How do you seem to know an awful lot about kids and being handed off and shit like that, buddy? I mean, are you got a secret you ain't saying about, bud? Just putting that out there. Kind of funny how everything that goes on is all of a sudden about trafficking kids, bud. You got a dirty secret you ain't saying? Just saying, bud. Oh, he got kicked off of YouTube, so now he's on ghetto YouTube, aka Kick, and think he's gonna get away with the, defamation of minors and being a twat, and we don't have that.
Like a amusement park. Like all these places are such predatorial places. Why would she have a separate set of clothing just to be dropped off into Jonesboro, or unless you're leaving her the fuck there?
For this big park, like water park.
Okay. So that was the initial thought?
I guess so. I mean, I don't know.
So what did you
I mean, how do you not know? If you're telling the story, how the fuck do you not know, Hunter? I'll wait. Not long though.
think was going to happen?
I thought we were just all gonna go fishing, swimming.
And then in the truck, she changes the plan?
You mean smoking, token, straight West Coasting?
Nah, she changes it to swimming because she grabbed her mother.
She changes it to swimming because she grabbed her mother.
I'm pretty sure at 15 years old, for those who smoke now, we're sneaking cigarettes. I'm pretty sure at 15 years old, you were out there trying to sneak around, see a boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm pretty sure at 15 years old, you were sneaking a little bit of that alcoholic drink. I'm pretty sure at 15 years old, you really didn't want to listen to your parents. I'm pretty sure at 15 years old, doing the shit that this boy was doing is pretty fucking goddamn normal. Just saying. Dougie, keep digging yourself. Just saying. Let me go get it here. Here's a couple more nails in your live stream life. It's over.
Nobody had changed shit yet because nobody knew you guys were even going to the swim hole yet because you hadn't got the medication yet. Had you? And you didn't know that you were going to be waiting at Walgreens if in fact you waited. But again, Granda says you guys waited for her prescription, meaning you guys got it before you fucking left. Yes. So that time at 3 to 3:30 when you were supposed to be at the Walgreens when Dawn's conversation happened, it was all a lie, wasn't it, Hunter? Yeah, it might have happened, but not at the fucking Walgreens. Oh, wait. I mean, obviously you were supposed to be home by 2 to 2:30, but it was 3 and 3:30 when they talked, and you were in the car still. So you riddle me this, Hunter. Oh, wait. That was a click clock cock sound effect. Yes, it was. That's what we do over here. Quality. It's kind of quality I bring to you every single day of the week and twice on Sunday. Right there. It's even worse when you go backwards. It's possible to turn back the time. Right? Time's ticking for all y'all. I'm not gone. I'll be gone from a platform illegally and unwrongfully, but I'm not going to sit here and cry about that no longer. I don't give talk about it wherever I am, and you're going to follow wherever I go. It's the way that works. I'll wait. Tell me I'm wrong. You're here right now, aren't you? No matter where you go, there you are. Always remember that. Makes a lot of
Say it
sense.
again.
She changed it to swimming because she grabbed her mother.
So what he's saying is always keep your eye on your opponent, never on the moon. What? So we changed it from fishing to swimming because we grabbed her mother. Her mother ain't going either one. Don't matter whether you were fishing or swimming. Both of them happen in the same area. Doesn't it, Hunter?
Oh, okay. So So from here, where do you guys go?
From here, we go to the hospital.
Okay.
Pick up her mother.
Pick up grandma.
So if Summer wasn't with you guys until you picked up grandmother, this would be the first time that you would have seen Summer if Summer was with grandma. If Summer wasn't with grandma, that means Summer's at home. Okay, everybody keeping up?
Not even like 10 minutes later,
Okay.
we go to Walgreens.
Is that near the hospital?
No, it's on Fort Henry Drive.
Okay, so it's the Walgreens by the Warrior Park?
Yeah.
That one as you come out and it's right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad for an old man, huh?
No, not really.
Not bad, not bad.
So it's the Walgreens right there by Warriors Park. Why would you even leave if it's 15 minutes to wait? What's the point of if you don't have a job and you don't have money for gas and you're just driving around for free will? I doubt that. You guys don't have that kind of money to even pay child support, do you? $30 per child? Dude, I pay $890 per child. Fuck off. And I'm in their lives. I have one baby mama, by the way, too. It's phenomenal. One of those rare cases that you're still a good catch even after divorce. That's like me. I'm the rare guy who's in his kids' lives, who pays his child support, who's a great co-parent. At some point, I needed to make a Tinder profile. It's starting to sound better to myself every day. Okay. Walgreens right down the street. How are you going to go fishing or swimming in that due time? You're not. That day didn't happen that day. That little video Candace made of her TikToks and all that stuff, that was just video put together from other days. Little gang signs and stuff. You wouldn't put Hunter Thresh flashing gang signs on TikTok on a normal basis, would you? No, but it made everything sound right, make it look right. Right, you dragged him in. Candace wouldn't say why her mom's knee was hurt or what happened to her mom until she went over to Hunter's house. That's the truth to be told from his mouth. Like Hunter tells some truth. He's got to mix it in to make you believe it.
Yeah, I'm cooking here.
So there's so we went there.
You go there first,
And then-
after you pick up grandma.
Yeah.
Then what happened?
And then we put this prescription in.
Okay.
Which is like probably about like 10, 15 minutes.
Do you know what kind of drugs?
Probably 10, 15 minutes. Or is that what it was when they told you and then you just had to change it because you had to make your story fit for you guys coming back? But that doesn't mean that because if she picked you up between 10 and 10:30, Hunter, and then you guys went to pick Grandis up around 11:30 at the latest, there's no way you could have been in that Walgreens past 3 o'clock. Oh, wait. Like none of it may see it just if you really take the time just to know the story and you really do know this case like I know it like the back of my hand, then I could tell you that none of this stuff could happen the way they are with even mathematics, not even mathematics like they're on. right? They're on some good mathematics. They're hot wiring the toilet to the fucking fishbowl right now with the turn the lights on in the fishbowl, and when the fishbowl lights turn on, it'll turn on the microwave and it'll cook their cup of noodle. It's amazing what they can do on that stuff. The mathematics. We could call it mathematics too with F's. Mathematics. Yeah, we'll call it like that. Because they can't spell anyway. So fuck it. They'll always start in pencil, go to crayon, then to marker, maybe some finger painting, forget what they're doing. Back to pencil.
No, I have no idea. She wouldn't say the name to it.
Got it.
And then we handed a prescription. They said about like 10, 15. Well, it was going to be 30 to 35 minutes.
Okay.
And I called their Walgreens. Prescriptions take 10 to 15 minutes. And if you're in the drive-through, they get you out as fast as possible because the drive-through is the first one they actually attend to as the traffic in the inside. They go back and forth, right? Mathematics, exactly spelled just like that. Thank you.
Well, I was saying the line was long.
Okay.
Because you have.
How do you know? Because you weren't inside, dumbass. If you put in your prescription, that means you're at the window. You don't leave that window in a drive-through unless you tell them we'll come back and pick it up. Or unless they tell you, hey, we're backed up right now. Can you come back in like 30 to 35 minutes? But usually, typically, they don't do that unless they don't have the medication in yet or they're waiting for a shipment or something. So to be honest with you, they try to get the people in the drive-through out first. Most of them are handicapped or elderly people. So like, yeah, that's their focus. That's the whole reason why they have a drive-through. Think about it. They have a drive-through for people like Allie, so she doesn't wear that outfit into a supermarket.
Who went inside the store?
Nobody went in. We went through the drive-thru.
Got it.
The drive-thru. And then while we were in the drive-thru, her husband calls her talking about this dude named Andy or Andrew.
So this puts the time of the first drive-through after they pick up Grandis at around like 12 o'clock. 3 o'clock, 3:30, miss me with all that bullshit. There you go. Case solved. The fuck happened to your daughter, Candace? Hunter? Allie? Great-grandbun? Don? Grandis? The boys? Where's your sister? Let's be honest. You guys pussyfoot about it on YouTube, right? Because you don't want to look at the truth and you want these people to be in your lives and on your... Yeah, where's Summer? All you fucking idiots. Including a lot of those creators who created trauma and drama. Take out the right people to make sure the wrong idea keeps being put to pass. But that's fine. Right? Maybe God didn't intend me to do true crime forever. But he intended me to finish this case. No, I don't watch YouTube. I'm not on. I can't even get onto YouTube. I have no fucking clue what happens on YouTube right now. I don't watch these people anyway. Matter of fact, it's a lighter world without...
On the property that's been there for like a week or so, she told me, they keep stalking the little kids.
Who's that?
Some dude named like Andy or Andrew. I have no idea.
Bullshit. Andy's the one who's selling the drugs, right? To Don and Candace, right? Like at first, like you'd have to think that Hunter and Candace are working together here, and Allie is actually being played by Hunter and Candace. I really think that Hunter has this. See, Hunter is in love with, for some reason, Candace is his dream woman. It's the oddest fucking thing, right? And when Hunter was 14, guess how old his girlfriend was? 11 and a half. And when he was 14 and a half, she turned 12. And when he turned 15, she turned 12 and a half. And when he turned 15 and a half, she turned 13. Do you see where I'm going with this, people? Like his sexual activity wasn't going on with this 12-year-old. It was going on with this 35, 36-year-old. Like, how come? I bet you his girlfriend and her mom Red are good key witnesses, either key witness or under the fucking radar. Let's put it that way. Like what you know today, doesn't that make you look back and feel stupid? Or if you haven't heard this till today, like I mean, obviously if you've been watching me, you know that we've always stuck to the facts and we always stick to those on cases and make sure that these people get found the proper way and we don't insert ourselves or insert other people into these cases until we figure out who we're dealing with. Like we've known what we've been dealing with since day one, and that's been the family, immediate family, right? The grandest, Candace, Don, the brothers, right? And then we have Allie, Sherry, great grandbun, Hunter, Leslie, who've passed away. Jose came out with these stories that were false for stardom and to protect Candace. He said Candace was a good mother. We know she's not. She's lost every kid that she's ever had, along with frickin' Don. He's lost every kid he's ever had. And Candace's uterus has to be dragging on the ground like a snail trail because that bitch has no spokes left. Let's just say she's like Octomom, except no stimuluses are coming for anymore. Octomom. She's like an octopus mom.
Idea who was.
Okay. And why did Don call?
I have no idea. He just called. I don't even know if he was working at the time.
Okay.
But if he was working, he.
How do you not know he was working at the time? And why would you say that? Why would you offer that information? Right? Why is that offered information?
Obviously wouldn't know that there was some dude looking at the little kids. I'm sorry, but there's a nice car over there.
There's a what?
A nice car right there.
Oh, okay.
I just keep looking at it because it's nice.
So this dude named
Because they can't tell the same story twice, and if you can't tell the same story twice like it happened, then it's a fucking lie. How's that? Right?
Andrew, Don calls Candace
And tells her about, I don't know if his name is Anthony Andrews or something with an A.
and tell me about that conversation.
Hey, listen, people, he's 17 years old. The kid isn't 15 any longer. He's 17. He's about to be 18 soon. He's not a little child. He's got adult charges. An HMU. Why don't you start capitalizing your letters so you look like you have some relevance? You're a lowercase nobody. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Trolls. Trolling all the time. Trolling. Covered this case for over 2 years straight. Believe me. I'm your best bet when it comes to information on this case. That's for damn sure.
All I heard was...
And how did you hear it?
I heard because I asked her why he called.
Okay.
The only thing that she told me from the phone call is that there was some dude, Andrew, Anthony, Andy, whatever it was. Just the name A.
Okay.
You fucking morons who come in here too and troll, you start donating to that Cash App or that PayPal up there. You see that? Start donating to it if you're going to come in here and troll. I'll answer your questions, but start donating. You're going to pay for my time. Everybody else is free. You guys can fuck the fuck off. How's that?
That's all I remember. Is that he's been up on the property for a week or two trying to, like, I guess she said touch the little kids. That's what I was told.
He's trying to have what?
Touch the little kids.
Touch the kids?
Like give him a hug or something.
Touch little kids? Like give them a hug or something. Earlier you were saying, oh, yeah, I like hanging. Yeah, some are like me, but not in a weird way. Yeah, this is weird how you're explaining this. Riddle me this. Like give them a hug. You're a predator too. See, this is where the predatorial stuff comes in. See, Don. See, you're Hunter. You were at some point you were a victim, but you've always been a predator, right? Like you're willing to do the gang stuff, hang out, do that thing for your sister before you even really got into anything else. But like that's how you got onto probation in the first place early on. But like here, you can tell. But like you don't have to lie if you're telling the truth, right? Like these people have lied since day one. And he's 17. He's not like a minor. There's 15-year-olds that are serving life sentences without parole and serving it as in adult prison. Let's not forget who we're dealing with. You guys don't have to block them. Like, I don't care. They can say whatever they want. Like, shame on me. But like the minor child is not like the brothers. Like we're taught, like the brothers I'm like trying to keep clear now to the victim, the victim. But like you have
with somebody in my lovely chat. Find the word minor. Last time I checked, a minor is someone who is under the age of 18 or 21 or 22 if you look at it. Thus for, he is still a minor. Thus for, Doug, you're stupid. Just putting it out there.
Have to understand that you have to, at some point Hunter's a variable here. He's not just a witness. He's either a major suspect or he's a major witness. And I'll tell you right now, he's not a major witness.
What do you think? Do you think that's true?
I mean, it could be because she's had this. Name was Billy, right? Yes, Billy. Billy
It's
was
a
up
totally
there doing
different story.
that.
Billy has nothing to do with this.
You are absolutely correct, Sophie. This is why this here is a man, okay? Mr. Doug No Thanks Investigates is a man who got booted off of YouTube for the same defamation in children as he's over here on this other website called Kick doing the same thing. So I want those to understand and know that this man is still out there spreading vile things about children, and something needs to be done. He needs his rights as a creator and a live streamer to be taken. But welcome, Sophie. Welcome.
Billy is a drunk who gets mad at his wife, or he gets in a fight with his wife, and he goes over and he wants to knock the cobwebs off of Grandis, but she doesn't let it happen. So he sleeps in shed number 37 out of like 47 sheds. Like he gets to go pass out in a shed or some bullshit. Right, no relevance, just like the flute guy and David Dotson, all these idiots, Tim Mullins. None of these people have anything to do with this shit besides trying to just be inserted or played with. That's their part of the plan. I don't know. Who knows? Why did you guys get kicked out of the Baptist church, or why did you leave the Baptist church and go to the SDA church? And Don, did you like it? Because if you take the D out, it's
So this is what it is. Okay? We all were teenagers, right? We all done shit at one point. So you're gonna sit there and you're gonna condemn a child for being a teenager? Right.
it says SA church, and that's the kind of shit you're into. Basically, buddy, I like the SA church. The idea, if we take the SDA out, we could just call it SA church. That's the right idea. Frank Light, you want to come join me, Pastor Light, Frank and Weenie?
That stuff until we got arrested.
And Billy is the brother,
No.
the son.
No, Billy was an old drunk.
Holy
He's
Spirit.
what?
He was an old drunk that was a friend of theirs that used to get in arguments with his wife.
And go up
His
to
wife
their
would
house.
take him out,
How many pedos in the shadows can you have? Well, fucking one for everybody in that side of the holler.
and he would go up there and sleep in one of the sheds on the property.
Got it. And
And Allie, fucking seriously, put a cork in it. I'm not talking about your mouth, your belly button. That's fucking annoying.
who was
Can you make it look like an Audi?
Hey, Doug, you know what's more annoying? You being listen. You being a bully, but acting like a baby. That's what you being. Okay? See you. You learn.
Could you just make it look like an Audi? And by the way, you can never drive an Audi because you have a fucking hell of an innie. But like, I'll tell you right now, you could cork the shit out of that thing or throw like a straw down there for Jose so he could have some Mountain Dew. You just put that shit right into the top of the Mountain Dew and let him. I mean, seriously, that 50 cal didn't affect you at all. It just gave you a looky loo. Like that's like that's like a J section. That's where they pulled Jose out feet first. Put Allie in a 2-piece. Have her fucking miss December. Oh. God, I'd buy that. I don't even know what month it is. I'd buy that. I'd buy that calendar though. Allie every month. Every month is Allie. You got January. She's dressed in like an eggshell. Just hands in it. And then by like Easter, she's like the white bunny that poops like a brown egg with cream in it. It is July, huh? Maybe put her in a red, white, and blue outfit, and we'll hang her upside down. We'll call her a dangling flag. You know what I'm more pissed off at? Like, I'm not gonna lie here. Like, I've got nice arms, but her fucking arms are huge. She's oh, look at me now. I go to the chopper, get out of here, get them down. She's like, "Ah." Holy shit. I'm sorry, what did her belly button say? Did we hear that? Or is that just me? I'm hearing things? Oh, shit. Okay. Not bad. All right.
Billy trying to touch.
Well, Billy has a hots for grandma.
The grandma.
Got it. But what about the kid?
Yeah, no, Billy doesn't like kids. Billy's trying to knock the cobwebs and put Grandis's bad knee behind her ears.
Oh no, he wasn't around the little kids. His mom wouldn't allow that with their mom.
So why would Don, in your opinion, call Candace while you're in the line at Walgreens to say there's some dude on the property wanting to touch the kids? Help me understand that.
I mean, at first I thought because he calls her like every 2 hours because he works.
Okay.
I thought he was just doing his daily checkup.
Okay.
But then she told me about that. I was like, how does he even know that if he's supposedly working?
And what did she say?
I didn't say that. I was just saying in my mind.
And in your mind, what did you come to? What did you deduct?
Deduct? I thought that was just suspicious.
Really?
Yeah, and then later, when she called me and told me that happened, I was with my girl at the time, just hanging over in Bristol at a park.
Okay.
She calls me while we pull up to that park. This was that Summer's missing.
So who were you kicking it with at the park?
Oh, just my girl.
Okay, just
and her
you guys.
mom and her brothers and her sister.
Okay, straight up.
That was just it with our entire family. Because weren't you at the ball field? Yep, she was at the ball field.
Okay, so before we get there, let's go back to the drive-through at Walgreens. Then what happened?
Then we went, well, she had to go get cigarettes because her mom complains of cigarettes all the time.
Where'd she get the cigarettes?
All right, so you know that Walgreens, right?
Yeah.
So there's this like daycare around there somewhere. It's called like Kitty College.
Yeah, I saw that on the side, on the right.
Yeah, so there's a discount tobacco store.
Got it.
By I guess that place. I think it's by that McDonald's maybe.
Okay.
And KFC. No, it's up by Long John Silver's.
Okay. Okay.
It's like right across from it.
And where's Grandma sitting in the car?
No, she's sitting on the passenger side where.
Now? What do you mean now? Freedom, thank you. You finally got your bricks here. Throw one at Allison. Stuck. We need to throw it in her belly button. Bad.
She was sitting.
Okay. And where are you and where is Summer?
Summer was sitting on the, like, okay, so you know how there's like 3 seats in the back?
Behind Grandma or behind Candace?
Oh, she's sitting in the middle of it all.
And why is she sitting in the middle at this point?
Because I asked to sit on the side.
No, you didn't. You didn't remember shit. Matter of fact, Allie's chins are telling us a different story.
Because she was gonna, her grandma just got out of the hospital and she was like, let me sit in the passenger seat. I said, okay, so I sat behind her mom.
Okay, got it. So
you couldn't have sat behind her mom. The boxes were there. Summer was leaning against Milks on those boxes against the side behind her mom. You would have been sitting behind Candace, you dumb idiot.
Then what happened? She goes and buys cigarettes? And who gets out of the car?
Just Candace.
Just Candy? You call her?
Yeah, because Summer's not seen on any CCTV that day, is she? Just what you've provided, Candace.
Candy?
No, I call her Candace.
Candace?
Yeah.
Okay. Is her nickname Candy, though?
No, that's her mother's nickname.
Got it. Okay. So Candace gets out.
Gets out. She goes grab cigarettes. She buys a puff bar. She buys
A what?
a puff bar. It's a little nicotine vape.
Got it.
I don't know if everybody.
Again, back to the vapes. Put a 1 in the chat if you have, in fact, seen them smoke vapes ever. Any of these people. At any rate, any time, any place. Oh, wait. Don, Candace, Grandis, Allie, Great Grandbun, Hunter. Anyone. Oh, wait. Never, Freedom. Never. See, that's the problem with this. It's a problem with this underage kid who wants to drink, smoke straight West Coast. And you think it's a problem that we're talking about a kid that's doing drugs, drinking, staying out past curfew, breaking the law. Yeah, no. Miss me with that bullshit. How's that?
But it's a nicotine vape.
Got it. What color was it?
It was black and purple.
Okay. Was there a blue one?
Blue one?
Yeah, because they only come in 3s. I called the Happy Hippie House.
That one was hers.
That's hers.
Yeah, because she got up.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Apparently staying out past curfew makes you such a horrible person. Oh no. What a monster for staying out past curfew. Grow the fuck up, Doug.
Blue Skittles one.
Okay. Then what happened?
And then she bought the Twisted Tea.
Twisted tea. How many?
Just one.
Just one. And bottle or can?
Okay, it's a can. If I could get a picture real quick, I'll show you what it looks like.
No, we know what a fucking can is, bro.
All right. Go ahead.
It's a whole can.
Hey, Doug, you talk to your own fucking kids that way, homie? Really? I mean, I ain't got no room to talk. My demeanor at times is a bit worse than that, but really, dude? You're talking about somebody else's kid like that, man. And for those who want to see more of this dirtbag and, spread him around of how much of a dirtbag he is, please stay tuned for more. Trust and believe, I know the dirtbag will be up again later, and we will be live streaming him on here and Kick. So please, come on, come all. Join the funny show with this dirtbag.
And if I'm correct.
You doing okay, bro?
Yeah, I'm chill.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Just thought that looked fun. Let's do this. Happy Hippie House. Is this the one in Sevierville, Tennessee? Hawkins. Happy Hippie House.
This is the part where he literally calls up the place and acts like a complete retard. I mean, idiot. Sorry for the language.
The 10 best cities for a happy hippie. What the fuck? Why can't I find this? I hate Bing. Why is Bing the worst search engine in the world? How do I get off the Bing? Somebody give me the phone number. Look up Crime and Justice. Give me the phone number. Throw it in the chat, please.
So you ask your chat to become accomplices of your bullshit.
Skittles. Crime of Justice, what the hell's taking you so long? You're usually quicker. You should put your Depends on now for sure. If you've got breathing apparatuses, put them on. Cigarettes, smartest. I'm not the smartest kid in the.
Because he probably got kicked off that too. That's why he's probably not on Facebook Lives. Because he probably got booted from that too.
Just watching TikToks. My ass. Acting normal. She's in a bathing suit. That's your normal hanging. Crime and Justice, hurry up. Damn it. Fuck. I thought I'm going to have to hire a new intern. I'm just kidding. She's quick. She's usually quick. You can text it to me, actually, too. You don't even need to put it in chat. I don't have any other browsers. This is terrible.
For those who are sticking around for the whole show, be known there's still an hour and 11 minutes left of his bullshit to be documented. Thank you all. I'm going to let it go, and I'm going to go do my thing and whatnot. So I'll be back in a few minutes to check on everyone. I'm going to go do my dishes real quick. My commentary is really not needed. It's self-explanatory.
I found it.
This is the hippie house.
Hi, yes. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm living the dream another day. I was just calling to find out, do you guys have like cereal ball or vapes, the ones with the THC in it or the Delta 10s?
So we do have cereal bars, and we have Delta 9 and CBD cereal bars.
Does that come in a 3-pack? Because you know what I mean?
Just come with like, one cereal bar you can decide.
Okay, what's the 3-pack? I mean, there's ones that come in a 3-pack. Are those the ones with the Delta 8 or the Delta 10s?
Yeah. Because I do know we're doing a promo right now with that one. Free.
Is that promo code Candace Wells?
I'm not sure.
Can you see if Candace Wells has a promo code or Don Wells?
I'll people over.
Okay, Candace Wells. It should be hashtag Candace Wells. Happy hippie. She sold me a membership already. I think I pay $20 a month, and I haven't got my first package yet from you guys. I was supposed to have a 3-pack and an autographed picture from her.
You know what? Or,
It's probably
I
the
don't
Delta.
know
It's probably the.
so,
You probably. I think you're probably just smoking too much of the Delta 8s. Can I ask you about the stuff that goes into the soda waters or the soda drinks? It's what is that called? It's the THC in a pack, the liquid thingy. You
you're
guys
talking
get,
about her.
yeah, dank sodas. Can you explain those to me?
Yeah.
How long have you had that for? And does it come in the Fanta?
Uh,
Dr. Danks. Got it. He sounds pretty danky to me. Okay, so last thing, I had one more question. Do you guys have like edibles, things that I can eat, like stuff like blueberry muffins,
not with my
gummies,
chocolate farms.
all the stuff that we want to eat when we're stoned? I get it. How potent is your stuff?
little what you call my confetti 40 minutes and then up to test if you feel necessary.
Okay, so my friend has a kid, my friend Candace, and she had left some of the vapes in the back seat. If a little child were to smoke off a vape, would that hurt them? Could that kill them?
Not 100% sure, but you know.
You're not sure. What about if they were to drink some of the liquid danks? That would make it pretty danky. You know what I'm saying? Would that be an issue? Because like we're having an issue with we can't figure out if it was gummies or if it was liquid. But one of the babies are sick.
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
Like, with information.
I appreciate that. I just want to know who tests your guys' stuff. Is it regulated or is it in house?
Flowers for a third party company.
Or your flour? Yeah, that makes sense. And in California, they're really strict. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, we have dispensaries next to every like psychic house in here in California. And then it's like an Indian person that owns like a daycare. And it goes like a psychic house, an Indian house, illegal weed house, and then we have a dispensary. And then so on and so forth. And then maybe a high school or two in between. God, did you lose your accent?
My accent, how do you mean?
Oh, I thought you lost your accent. I don't know. You sounded different in the beginning of this phone call. I'm sorry. Or maybe it's my headset probably. All right. Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome.
I'll see you guys soon for my hashtag Candace Wells code. Son of a bitch. You guys do miss me on YouTube, don't you? I'll wait. And we'll continue.
So she's snuggling with you.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, and you're watching TikTok videos. Which ones did you watch?
I don't even know. I just scroll through the thing.
Okay, okay. Was she laughing?
Yeah, of course.
She seemed normal.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that
Perfectly fine. Who answered that before you? Like, did she seem number? Perfectly fine.
call that Candace got from Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that call again.
The call. So where her phone is.
It's 3:21 p.m. here on the East Coast. It's 7/29/2023. Karen Massey, welcome. We're just starting the show. Thank you for being here. And yes, we are here live on Kick, ready to get our content stolen by other YouTube creator trash pieces of shit people who can't create their own content, have no thoughts, and have the brains of small fucking field rodents. We're just starting. But you're going to want to hear that phone call that you missed and probably the rest of the show that we've been on for like an hour, 9 minutes and 53 seconds. I think something to that effect. I don't an hour, 9 minutes and 96, 7/10 of a bitch. This just in. You're fucking late. Quit your job, leave your family, get here on time on the weekends. Next at 11. I said you're late. Freedom, you're late. Karen Massey, actually, she's got like a lifetime membership pass, so like don't throw any bricks at her. She's good. Karen's good. We like to highlight our favorites over here. She's been with us for a long time, right? Texas lady, it's the first time I've been able to get this to work. Well, I'm glad you got it to work. Thank you for taking the time to try to do that as well. If you're on a browser, if you can get into a browser, it's probably your best bet. If you're in a browser, you guys can hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. Or if you'd like to donate, feel free to donate. Again, we're here for the voiceless. We do this because not for a dollar sign. We do this because we want to find answers. If you guys do want to donate, it's up to you guys. That information's there. I have a Venmo I haven't even posted, but like it is what it is, right? We're here for the voiceless. Karen, if you're late again, I'm going to start charging you a monthly fee.
In the middle of the truck, you know, the constant.
And then we're going to take that. Remember, we changed Karen, that to the new Nance, right? Or Nancy. Like, we took Karen out of the mix. We made Karen a better name. If you are late again, I'm going to take that whole Nancy 2.0 thing is the new Karen. We're going to take that away, and it's just going to be back to Karen's. Right? Because my Aunt Nancy hates me now, and I haven't talked to her since I changed it to the Nancys or the Nances. And like now it's like it's a debate, and now it's what I'm saying? Like I have a choice to make. I'm at the fork in the road, or if we're in Japan, I'm at the chopstick in the road. Gonna throw a brick at the app. Basically, don't call me Doug Don only calls me that, and his number's no fucking good no more. I'll bet you is.
Apart.
Okay.
It was right there, and he called, and she said everybody be quiet, so we all was quiet. Her mom was going through her phone. I turned my phone off till she was done to see if I could listen in on anything suspicious or anything. And then after she got off, I go, "What do you call about?" She goes, "There's been this dude. I know it starts with an A for sure. I just can't figure out the rest of it."
Like there's so many names that started with A. Yeah, forget the app. Go to the browser. Go to your browser. I'll wait. Go to your browser. Go to desktop mode. I'll wait. Just log in or log in through a browser all the time. It's so much better. I promise you. I only watch from the browser. Then you get full screen everything. What is the app doing? It's fucking because Molly Golightly's probably on. That's why. That's why. It's glitching. If you're in the browser, you can actually subscribe. Okay, say it's live. I'm live. Okay, say it's live. I'm live. Text lady, laptop, no sound. You gotta turn your sound up. That's all it is. Turn up your volume or put some headphones on. Make sure your sound's on your computer, on your laptop.
Okay, hang on real fast. Is the battery dying in the camera? Okay, there.
You're the second one?
Yeah, there's another one in the back.
So go back to
If you're such a gentleman, Krish, why don't you go get that for K-Dogs?
You're back?
continue. Yep.
She's back. No.
Karen will wait. Let us know when you're back, so I can start the show. Yeah, if you were late enough, did you have fucking coffee ready with you already? Like, why were you late in the first place? I thought it was coffee. Son of a bitch, that Delta 8, Delta 10. Stop going to the Happy Hippie House using hashtag Candace Wells as a supplemental code. Could you believe them? They're like, I don't know if we have that code, Candace Wells. I think it's 15% off, though, actually. I don't know if we have, right?
But we'll cut all this out, so some of it we'll just splice together. Okay, so you're at, now Summer is, you're watching TikTok videos, she's acting normal. Is she in her bathing suit at this point? Because she'd been changed at the house?
Yeah,
or,
she is.
If you remember?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to put words in your mouth, though.
No, you're not. It's
Okay.
chill.
Is she in her bathing suit now since she's been changed at the house? Yeah, she is. Which house? Which house? What are we talking to here? Where? Come on.
Then what happens? From there, you guys go where?
From the drugstore?
Yeah.
We got to that place by the stables.
Okay. And you say that place, is that the swimming hole?
I don't even know if it's allowed to be called a swimming hole. That's why I call it that place.
Got it. Straight up. Now, is this Warrior Park?
Do you guys not understand how to read lips? I thought we practiced this. But you know, it's https://. You guys, we've been practicing reading lips, and I don't understand why you guys haven't got it down yet. We've been working on this for almost 3 years now, 5 years maybe. Get it together. I mean, put some work in. I don't want to have to be, going back and doing these lessons. Remember, we're on prerequisite like 16-7. Where's the Diet Coke? Isn't that how I used to do that? Some bullshit. Why does it look like a swan? Basically, I don't even know. I just work all the time. Can you guys hear me now? Are you good? I can see my lips. They're right here. How does he have something to do? He was one of the last people to see her alive. Next question. He was like hugging on her and squeezing on her, and he was the last person to see her alive. How does this, that's pretty much, yeah. That's his mom right there. And she was best friends with the mother whose daughter went missing. But yet they broke up a year ago, and her son and her are still hanging out together, having sexual acts done on each other by each other. Yeah, pretty much sums it up, doesn't it? Yeah, it's pretty weird. Kind of crazy.
No, it's not in Warriors Park. It's at the stables, the horse stables.
Yes, sir.
Warriors Horse Stables, or whatever they're called.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, because Grandma said, like, I think Summer went swimming that day at Warriors.
Another story at 6. Day 2 in a planned search for missing 6-year-old Summer Wells is now over.
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation said teams scaled previously identified points of interest in Hawkins County. The agency says much of the area where Summer disappeared requires extra time to search thoroughly.
That's exactly right, Josh and Sarah. He also told me that the family has attorneys. Now, he did tell me that he didn't want to speak any further on the matter, but I did have the chance to speak with Summer Wells' mother and grandmother at the home where she disappeared earlier today. And her grandmother told me that she wanted to address the sheriff's comments about them not cooperating, as well as whether or not they have an attorney. And this was the first time that we have spoken with her on camera since her granddaughter went missing.
Mr. Lawson stated that Candace and the whole family are lawyered up. I can't speak for Donnie, and I know Candace hasn't because she's told me she hasn't, and I have not. If law enforcement wants to talk to me, TBI wants to talk to me, they have my phone
where I'm
number.
at.
They know when I leave the state. They know when I'm here.
Summer Wells' grandmother,
No
Candace
knee brace.
Hare, says she hasn't spoken with law enforcement since December 13th.
They have not contacted me since the YouTubers were down here in the driveway.
Dildos in the yardo?
Asked them about trespassing.
Summer's grandma was with her granddaughter all day on June 15th, the day she disappeared. He walked me through what they did that day and said she and Summer were repotting cactus plants outside of her camper, and then
Summer came in and had a piece of peppermint, which is her favorite, and then she went in. She said, "Mama, I want to go play with the boys." Candy walked her back to the house, and she asked the boys to keep an eye on her, and that's the last time I seen her.
as the 9-month mark of when her granddaughter was reported missing approaches, she says the social media and online rumors have to stop.
If they want to help, that's great. But if they want to spread lies, that's a different story.
That's your daughter and her
Because
husband.
that's all they're doing
and
now
all their
is spreading
cronies on
lies. They're
YouTube.
reaching and trying to figure
Share.
out what lie can we spread now.
The penny keys is
And
all
I'm
the
tired of it.
fake people.
Now, Summer's mother, Candace Bly, did not want to go on camera. However, she did write this statement for us on my notepad. You see it right there on your screen as well. It says, "I've never stopped talking to law enforcement. No, I have not lawyered up. I don't understand why this is being said. I can't speak for Dawn, and we are willing to do whatever to bring our daughter Summer home.
I can't speak for
Thanks
Dawn.
for all the searchers."
Why not?
Now, she also did not want to address her new YouTube channel, Dr. Phil, or anything other than the comments by the sheriff made earlier today. However, she and her mother, Summer's grandmother,
'Cause you don't
wanted
own
to
all your old
reiterate how
channels, do you?
thankful they were for
Benny
the searchers
Keys
who
does or
are
some
still
bullshit.
out looking for Summer, as well as law enforcement for still
No
keeping
lawyers.
this investigation open and fresh. Live in Beach Creek,
The only lawyers-
Ainsley Daniel, News Channel 11.
The only lawyers they had was actually
Welcome back to Prime.
for child
5-year-olds
services
don't
and things like that. Where else did Grandma speak?
Felt like Candace wanted is nearly impossible. Huge believer in trusting
God,
in
if I had all
one's
my own
instincts.
videos, I could show you.
I've
anyway.
taken off.
She says that Summer went swimming at the horse stables that day, I think. Oh, this one's good too.
New tonight, the mother of Summer Wells is speaking out. The 5-year-old missing for months and the subject of an Amber Alert says there has been a sighting of the little girl. Candace Bly releasing a statement on her YouTube page. She said before her Dr. Phil interview, Summer might have been seen in a southern state south of Tennessee, but nothing was ever found.
Good job, Jenna. Remember that lie and that cover up?
And is this where you guys got out and went swimming?
Yeah, that little hole.
At some point, where she give you something?
Yeah, that twisted key.
And when did she give you that?
As soon as we got out the car.
Right, as soon as you got down there? And did she have one?
No.
Did she have any alcohol?
No, because she had to drive.
Okay, so she gives you the alcohol.
Yeah.
Did you ask for it?
Candace and Hunter were both drinking Twisted Teas. And they were both smoking the vapes.
Not until after she got it.
Okay.
I mean,
so,
I'm gonna lie.
No, okay, so after she bought it, you said, hey, can I have that?
Yeah, she just said yeah.
And she just kicked it onto you? Gave it to you?
She does that. You can ask her.
Okay, well, I'll ask you because you're the one, if she handed it to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what about the
vape?
Yeah, the vape.
Oh, we was both in it.
Okay. And do you do that a lot?
What, vape?
Yeah.
I mean, when I have them, yeah.
Okay.
There's just like nicotine vapes.
Okay. Don't vape, man. Okay.
Vape.
All right. Your uncle here said don't vape. Don't vape. No more vaping. Okay. Mom, no vaping over here.
Yeah, no vaping.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Okay. So from there, what happened? Or at that moment, what happens? Do you go in the water first, or who goes in the water?
Somewhere was in the water because I was drinking the tea at the time.
Got it. Where were you at?
I was just standing around. Me and her mom was watching.
What are you talking about?
TikTok. Like, she was on TikTok looking at funny videos. Okay. And then she was looking through Facebook. We just have like our normal conversation.
And like what?
Like, we just talk about what we done the past week, how long we haven't seen each other for. That's just what we just mainly do, just hang out.
Okay. Does she like you?
No.
Not in that way?
She has a husband.
Okay, but in that way, does she like you?
No.
Did you get that vibe? At all?
Nah, she just treated me like her adopted son. if I can say
Okay.
that.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. And from there, where's Grandma at this point?
She was still in the car because she had a call to get her phone turned on.
Okay, whose phone is she using?
She's using her phone.
Okay, but it's turned off.
No, her phone's not turned off. I was saying like, it's not turned all the way off. Like there's like no minutes to it.
Got it. So she's got one of the like burner phones,
No,
load
she has
minutes
a
to it.
Talk. She has a straight talk phone. She had to call straight talk to put money in it.
Got it.
So she got minutes for the rest
A lot of senior citizens use those.
Yeah.
Do you think I need one?
What, straight talk phone?
Don't answer that, Hunter.
Nah, grandma does though.
Oh!
Free phone.
There you go. There you go.
I mean, it's still a government phone.
There you go. Okay, straight up. So she's in the car. You're with Candace. Summer's in the water. Walk me through that. What do you see happening?
See happening? I just see her swimming like usual.
How far out is she?
Okay, so you got that TikTok on your phone or something? Because I want to like show them precisely like the exact how far she goes.
Okay. And who took this TikTok?
Her mother.
Candace.
I mean, you might see me throw up at gang time, but.
Did you take a TikTok?
Oh, I'll do TikToks.
Okay. Did you do pictures? You do Instagram, Twitter?
I mean, I do pictures with my girl, but that's it.
Right. Did you do a picture with her, with Summer that day?
Nah, she was just taking a video.
Candace was?
Yeah.
Okay.
She took a whole video of all of us over there.
Okay. Who's all of us?
Me, her mom, and Summer.
Got it. So mom gets out of the car at some point?
Yeah, at some point. I don't even know what point that is.
Okay, that's cool.
She just gets out the car when she's done with the phone, and then they tell me about that water park.
Okay. So at some point now, after that,
the water park keeps being brought up. Why does why does the water park, another thing that comes up a lot. Again, he's not supposed to know about this water park because it was supposed to be for weeks out. Why are they discussing the water park?
Swimming, you're going to go to a water park.
No, I was saying like for that Friday coming up.
Got it. Okay, so this is a plan ahead.
Yeah, it's
coming.
a plan ahead, but I still had to ask my probation officer. That's why we was going to do it that Friday.
Okay, okay. So you would need permission to go.
Yeah, because it's in Jonesboro. It's out of the city.
Got it, got it.
And technically I'm not allowed to leave the city without her permission.
Without your mom's?
Yeah.
Or your p.o.s?
Hers mainly.
p.o.s.
Huh?
The p.o. will sign it as long as she says okay, that's what I'm saying.
I haven't signed for him to go cross state lines for graduation.
Got it, got it.
But that was way before all that.
That's cool. So that's another story. Let's just focus on what's going on with Summer.
Tennessee in Hawkins County, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation says a family member reported her missing to the sheriff's office.
Oh, that's cool. That's fine. I've seen that. That's the video where she's in the water and you're kind of on the beach there or on the shoreline there.
You see, there's a little like tree there or a log.
Yeah, yeah.
She went like as far as that, but not no farther.
Okay.
I just seen that she was underwater for like 10, 15 seconds. So I was like, "Are you okay?" And I pulled up. She said, "Yeah, I'm just swimming underwater."
Okay, so you see a point where
Summer says, "I'm just swimming underwater." Summer actually spoke to him. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just swimming underwater. That's not normal. It's normal.
Is underwater
for like 10 to 15 seconds.
Okay, walk me through that.
And so I go in calm as heck because I know she might just be messing around.
Did you think she was injured?
No,
could she have been?
She could have been. I mean,
help me understand that.
I mean, she could have been when she got back into the car. Like,
so in the TikTok video where he's flashing his gang signs, he didn't have a shirt on. Remember? He says when he saved Summer, he had to throw his shirt down and jump into the water. So when he jumps into the water and throws his shirt down, where is that? We don't see that. All we saw him is coming around the corner flashing gang signs. It's like he put down a drink or something. Like their normal thing was to always go and get Twisted Teas and go to that place. Like this isn't the first time this has happened. But they didn't go to that place that day that Summer went missing like this. This is the day before. It has to be a different day.
How the water gets through your lungs and everything else.
Okay.
And how she was in the hot car while they went to the stores and everything.
Okay, so let's go from the moment you see her, and what did you do?
I just throw my shirt down and just threw myself into that water to see if she's okay.
Okay, so you got...
He didn't throw his shirt down. I know I can find that TikTok. I think it's on Plunders. I'll have to find it. I know where I found it before. I'll find it again. We'll watch it.
Scared?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, walk me through those emotions.
I was just like, I don't really get scared or nothing, to be honest.
Hold on. Make this better.
A lot.
Someone's just playing in the water right here.
Okay.
That's as deep as she goes.
And she's just playing, like a normal kid would play in the water.
He doesn't throw his shirt down. He's not throwing his shirt down. He puts down a twisted tee. Nope. Miss me with that shit. Mm-mm. Not the same day. Nope. Bullshit. I call bullshit. Where's Grandma? She's supposed to be there.
Right here. All the flowers that died that were there on that.
Oh, so there were a bunch of flowers here?
A bunch of flowers right here, yeah, on this.
Where's
little panel.
Grandis?
I don't know
She's
what
supposed to be there, people.
but I mean, I could tell from wherever he was, and come down there and was standing here. I don't want to get all wet, but
Yeah.
he was like standing here and somewhere out a little bit further in, or from like me in there. She doesn't.
Is that the TikTok video you took?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she can see how far they were apart.
Yeah, I can see it. Right.
So, she said that Hunter was splashing Summer where she didn't like it. That's a lie. That's a lie. Not at all. That was all playful. It was all playful. There was nothing there. Candace, where's your daughter? Hunter, where's Summer? Don, when did you find out? Grandis, when did you tell? Grandis is going to be the star witness you watch. One of them. She didn't want to go down for this. And she buckled. She got gone. She got gone as it hit. Don said it. Basically, she got out of here right as it hit. Yep. Grandis was never in that video. He should have been. Uh-oh.
Right.
That's it.
Okay. She got nervous.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
And did you call her?
Yeah, I was like, Summer, but I don't know if you can hear underwater like that.
So can you see her underwater?
No, yeah, you can see her. I can see her. It's just that I always wanted to make sure that she was okay.
Got it. Straight up. And what happened?
I just pull her up, bring her over my shoulders. I say, "Are you okay?" She goes, "Yeah."
Did she spit up water or anything?
She did spit up water.
Was she laughing?
She was just laughing. Yeah.
Okay.
I was just saying because after the effect of that, because it was a short period of time before they dropped me off that she said that she was missing.
Got it. Straight up. So, in that moment where she's in the water, how much time do you think, just a guesstimate, between the moment you saw her underwater and the moment you got her up out of the water?
At least like 4 seconds.
Okay, 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So, what was Candace doing when Summer was under the water?
Talking to her mom.
And what was the grandma doing?
Talking back, looking for flowers.
What do you mean?
She always picks flowers everywhere she goes, or rocks.
So are they looking for flowers?
No, she was talking about there were flowers one day that she wanted, that they were there. I guess they go there every time now. I don't know.
Yeah, no, they were those illegal flowers to pick, and Candace is like, I didn't want to get in trouble for that. You guys did pick him anyway, probably.
Okay.
But them flowers, she said that they were very pretty flowers, and that she wished she could pick some of them.
Okay.
I guess if Summer makes it home is for a car transfer. Like if Summer makes it home, she's not alive. They transfer her into the Suburban, and they take that thing and take that out and go.
That's some serious allegations there, bot. You got any facts to support this hypothesis? Just curious. If you don't have facts to support your hypothesis, it's rumors and defamation and BS. So if you can't provide definitive proof, then you, sir, are wrong. What's up, guys? Like, subscribe, do all the fun stuff if you feel.
Go hide Summer somewhere, right? Because they only talk about 2 different cars being used that day. The one is the Grandis's truck, and the other one is the red Subaru. Right? They left out all the other cars that really work and the ones that they put all this money into, but then have to sell quickly. What is it? Why are you so concerned about this boy's father? Unless you're him. You know what I mean? You've asked it like 30 times. Like, I'm starting to think like it's his dad's the p.o.s. that's calling himself a p.o.s. and wanting me to call him back a p.o.s. I mean, my thoughts on his father is that he's a piece of shit too, just like his son is. Just like Allie is, just like Great Grandbun is, just like Sherry is.
A child that is 17 years young as of right now, 15 years young at the time of this interview. You're calling a child, a minor child, a piece of shit. Well, I don't know how you could sleep at night with all that, buddy, but I sure the hell you have nightmares.
Just like that whole fucking family is. That's my take. He's a piece of shit. Does that answer your question? I hope so.
That was what they was talking about before I went to go grab her.
I mean, he procreated and left his son. He's a piece of shit himself. I don't give a fuck what his opinion is. If they didn't respect each other anyway, why would his son tell him anything?
I never left my son. Thank you. Never left my kids. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy fucking New Year. I never left them. Thank you.
Anything, and why would his dad have any bearing on his life? Nothing.
But then you noticed Summer.
Yeah.
Were you concentrating on Summer?
Yeah.
While drinking the tea?
Yeah, I was staying focused on her mainly.
So you're kind of like the lifeguard.
Yeah.
Am I wrong, or I mean, correct me?
You're correct. You're correct.
Okay.
I pay attention. I might not see. I could be staring that way, but still see you.
Got it. I do the same thing.
That's called peripheral, you dumb fuck. I could be staring this way, but see this way. It's called peripheral.
Okay. I just keep an eye on like.
Calling a minor a dumb fuck. Congrats. You win the stupid idiot prize of the year, bud.
I observe things more often than people do.
You're street smart.
Yeah.
You're wise, because you never know, right?
That's why I've noticed that before even.
Well, if you're a dad, you're trying to understand this kid, This is the wrong case to start on. Maybe start with like a normal kid, understand normal kids, and then come into this case, and then you'll understand that it's this. That's how like you got to do it. Otherwise, you can't. If you're
So he's not a normal kid for doing normal teenage things? Okay.
trying to compare this or understand kids, this is not every normal kid. This is not every household kid. Right? This is a kid that should have been lost down the shower drain. Let's be honest.
Told me.
I know. Somebody could walk up on you and boom.
And I'm not saying that he's useless. I'm just saying his parents are. Like, his sperms never should have been put in anywhere. It should have been lost down the shower drain instead, right? Or a womb with a view, like a test tube baby, a womb with a view kind of thing. Like, that would be fine. But, like, otherwise, yeah, no, not good.
Next thing you know it, right? Right? So you're watching her. She's underwater or goes underwater. Did you see her go underwater?
No, I didn't see her go underwater because she was showing me a TikTok that she done with the dogs and the dirt bikes.
Got it. Candace was.
Yeah.
So your focus was on.
So if Candace was showing you a video of the dogs and the dirt bikes, during that time you were only there for 10 to 15 minutes, that means you never went into the water that day. You never made it into the water that day. You just stood around out there and waited. But why? Well, you needed a plan. You needed to get away from any cameras. And you and Candace went over to think, with Summer's lifeless body, what do you do with her? Or you were dragged into it. I don't even know if Candace knew if Summer was at home or in the car. Maybe Summer was stuffed in the back seat underneath some shit, dead already. Who knows? She just didn't dissipate off the earth.
The TikTok
for a second there, but then when I turned my eye that way, I just seen that. I don't know how long she could have been under there for, but I just seen her under the water and I didn't see her come back up, so
okay,
kind of shook me. So I was gonna go see if she was okay.
So you went in?
Yeah.
Okay. You went in to rescue her?
It could have been longer. It could have been shorter. She could have just went under there at that point. Like,
right.
I don't know.
So you went in to rescue her?
See if she was okay. Yeah.
And did you get her out?
Yeah, I got her out.
Okay.
And then not even like 15 minutes later, we went to grab that prescription that she needed.
Okay. How was she when she got out? Did she walk back to the car?
Yeah, she would walk back to the car.
She seemed normal?
She just seemed perfectly fine.
Okay. She seemed like Summer?
Yeah, mainly.
Did it seem like there was anything wrong with her being under that water?
Not really, but you got to think as a little kid swimming, it can tire you out easily.
True.
So I don't know if she could have been sleeping when they dropped me off because I thought she was awake.
Okay. So from the water hole now, or I'll call it a water hole.
From the water hole.
Where do you go?
We go to this thing called Hippie House.
Hippie House?
They sell like THC, CBD, their vapes.
Got it. So she's.
How do they sell THC if they're not allowed to? Oh, wait. You're good, Red Room. That's fine. It's just there's a lot. It has to do with if you haven't been following this thing for 2.5 years, like we have every single day, pretty much on top of every other case in this world, and things like that too. Like you wouldn't know. It's fine, but you have to understand it's not about this dude's father. I mean, this dude's father left him a long time ago. They have no respect for each other. They have no reason to talk to each other, and his son has no reason to respect his father. His dad walked out on him. His mom's a piece of shit who didn't care enough to monitor him, discipline him, give him the right upbringing. Like if you're going to procreate, you might as well be able to have people on schedules and be able to be a parent instead of just be the like I just want to be the friend type of person where they'll treat me like a friend if I treat them nicely or give them whatever they want. Yeah, no, thank you.
Going to cop like another vape, or was she buying CBD?
She was gonna go in there to see what was in there because it just had opened.
Okay, so you get there to that house. It's called the Hippie House?
Yeah, it's literally. So you know how you come up from what's it called? The Warriors?
Yeah.
You know how you come up? There's like a few places on the side here. There.
Yes, sir.
There's a hippie house like. They used to go to this one. It's okay. It's another tobacco store. I don't know.
Okay.
That's probably one of the neighbors. It's another tobacco store.
Okay.
But she used to go to it. It's down there.
Right.
Mom, where's that tobacco store?
That's 22.
No, not that one. The other one.
Hippie House.
Not the
Why would you go to a different tobacco store if you're going to go get vapes to smoke that are tobacco? Oh, because you wanted real tobacco too. And she needed to get the Twisted Teas because it's like a little liquor store. It's not just a tobacco shop, it's a tobacco/liquor store. Did you not know this?
Hippie house, the tobacco store.
Thanks, Grandma.
Down by Warriors. No, it's what I'm talking about, the white one. Yeah.
That's all right. I'll find it.
But
so what is she? Did you go in?
No, I can't go in. I'm under.
Well, who went in?
Her and her mother.
And that left you and Summer. Was she talking?
Sandra, shut up! You're a liar. I called in the past, and you're allowed to go as long as you're accompanied by an adult. Summer could have gone in there, and has gone in there in the past with kinks.
Because I would have the phone here, and I'd make her swipe there. Because I don't really watch TikTok. I don't really like to do anything with camera on.
What was Summer talking about?
She was talking about LOLs. Because she likes it.
No, she hates LOLs. You like LOLs.
New thing her mom was talking about. She done grew up.
Or is it that you don't like LOLs?
Out of Frozen, now she wants all these LOLs.
What's LOL?
It's I'm gonna be laughing out loud, Chris. I'll tell you this. It's an acronym. We'll be covering this stuff for the next few days straight. We're gonna be covering probably tonight another show on Summer Wells, and we'll cover the other half of this interview. And then we'll also cover the house tour again, and we'll catch everybody up. Right, we'll get back on track. Make sure that there's still videos out there. Remember, we did 2.5 years straight of trying to figure, almost 2.5 years, or two and some change, 2 years, 1 month, and some change straight on Summer Wells. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead. The more info, why would you come under bled_red rum or backwards?
Laugh out loud.
If you work for the government, or you work for, come on, stop it. Stop it. You're cute. You're so cute. You're busted though. Like, you're already there's no backing out of it. Because we know Andrew can't spell and you can't spell. So like, your reports would be fucking terrible.
Yeah, they're like.
I don't know. A towel. Is that how you spell? Why don't you get your spelling skills together? You're terrible. I know you're not dyslexic. Holy fuck. Andrew, stop it. You're either Andrew or Andrew's friends, or one of Andrew's friends, or people who just can't spell. I don't know. Get your spell checker turn on. For the love of Christ and everything holy.
No surprise dogs.
No doubt.
Okay. Which ones was she watching?
She was just watching.
Sandra! You know what you can also do? Their blood_red rum. You could talk about some hicka hicka boo boo bo bo bullshit all day long.
If I can remember it. No, she wasn't doing that. I was just saying she was talking about that.
Got it.
But she was mainly watching Poppets.
Okay.
I'll show you what that is, because we got one.
Oh, Poppet. Poppet. Somebody would be involved in this thing.
Yeah,
right here.
I just mess with them because I have impulsive ADHD.
Okay, so she.
I have impulsive ADHD. Yeah, you have impulsive drug habits too.
Likes these.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of her favorite toys.
No, it's something that she just got into.
Got it.
Yeah, because she didn't want to have to talk to anybody.
Scrolling through that. Miss Johnny May was fixing to leave. All right, now.
Miss Johnny May's over there.
That is called.
So she likes these.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're in the CBD store. How long were they in there?
Like 5 minutes tops.
Okay. And then what happened?
And then she came out with.
Thought you're not good with time.
2 babes. She came out with hers, and then another one she gave me.
She gave you one.
Mm-hmm.
Another one.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what took place then?
Then we went to grab that prescription.
That's when you went to the prescription?
Yes.
At Walgreens? Because it was ready?
Yeah.
Okay, how long do you think it took for that prescription to get ready?
They said 35 minutes.
Okay.
So that could have all took 35 minutes or more.
Okay. And then what happened when did somebody go into the store, or did you go through drive-through again?
Drive-through again.
35 minutes for a prescription that's bullshit. Hey, Maria, good to see you.
Where are you sitting at this point?
The same. Well, I was sitting in the middle because she was the person that was wet, and so she had a pillow under her.
Got it. So she's sitting on a pillow. The baby is.
Yeah.
Summer. Okay, where's that pillow now? Do you know?
My face and should be able to
the pillow now?
Yeah, the pillow.
I don't even know. I haven't been up to their house in like over a year, to be honest with you.
No, that's cool. So from there, where do you guys go?
From there, we go to Sonic.
Where?
Sonic.
Sonic? And what did you get at Sonic?
Slushies. Like a blueberry slushie.
Okay.
She got some purple one. Her mother got an orange one, and Summer got the same blueberry one.
So Summer should have had blue around her lips. She should have blue around her hands. She should have had a mess around her face and on her cheeks. She didn't. And if anybody was looking at her hands and you saw a little purple, maybe that was the blue drink. But what I can say is that we had never saw any trash from Sonic either, right? Where's the trash for Sonic? I'll wait.
You bought they bought a slushie at Sonic.
The one down, not by your Walmart, but the other one.
Okay. So now where's that Sonic at?
Fort Henry Drive.
Okay, got it.
Before Walmart.
Okay, so from there, did they eat them there? Did you guys eat them there?
No, we ate them on the way to Priceless.
Okay, so you eat the slushes all the way to what's it called?
Priceless.
Priceless. Okay, where's that at?
Dude, that little chihuahua, why don't you punt that thing? Stick that thing in your belly button.
Ask her. I really don't do good with like.
Do you know where that's at, Miss?
It's the one that she goes to by the liquor store.
Okay.
It's down.
It's down before you hit her road.
It's like almost across from J&J Auto.
Okay. And then
No, that's one.
who goes into the store?
Her and her mother again.
Okay, so Candace and her mom go in the store again. And that left you and Summer in the car.
Yeah.
And what are you guys doing?
Just still watching TikToks, listening to music. I mean, just sitting there watching TikToks mainly.
Is she lethargic? Is she do you notice any?
Stop snapping that thing.
Hey, homegirl, how about we dox yourself? How about we dox you and your whole life and criticize you? Because a man like you, shit, buddy. Woo-wee, Mr. Macy's. You got yourself in some deep doo-doo this time.
Only doing that to freaking annoy people.
Anything unusual about her?
I didn't know. I just seen that her hair was cut. That was it.
Yeah, but when did you notice that, right?
That was like when we first saw her.
Right, when you first, right. I mean, but at that moment, are you noticing anything unusual going down?
You haven't seen her in a long time.
Okay, when you say not really, what does that mean?
Like, not in general, no.
Yeah, the dog.
So, Hunter, if the first thing you noticed was her hair was cut, that means you haven't seen Summer in a long time.
Hey, Doug, if the first thing you notice is that Summer's hair got cut, it means it got cut, fairly recently. And you're going to notice if you pay close attention to the people around you, you're going to notice when they change something, even as small and minute as a haircut. It's called paying attention and actually being there for friends. But what do you know about having friends?
So why were you re-recruited this day? I'll wait. You hadn't seen Summer in that long, and the first thing you noticed her hair cut, which means you hadn't seen her in a good amount of time.
Say it again.
I said not in general, no. Like nothing really, but nothing's going on.
Okay. And then what happens from there?
From there, I think there was in the.
He was recruited. Didn't even know it. He played right into this because she had some fold, and she gave up her vagina.
For an hour, maybe?
Okay. They were in the store for a long time?
Yeah, a little bit long, but not that long.
And what did they get?
So they got groceries for the house. I don't know what all they got. All I seen was what was beside of us, the milks.
Okay. And where did the orange soda come from?
The orange
Next to Summer on the seat.
The orange soda.
Yeah, the one that would have been lodged in your ass, you dumb fuck. That one with the Skittles and everything on the seat that we saw a video or a picture of. Was it even that day or are you lying?
and now you want to make derogatory remarks about a minor child's butt. Keep digging them graves, bud. Keep digging the grave because you want to talk about a minor child's butt. Good on you, homie. You're number one.
Like, you would have been sitting on that Fanta. It would have been lodged in your a-hole. Let's be honest.
I'm really trying to think on that one. I forgot there was orange soda.
There is an orange soda on the seat in the TikTok video.
TikTok video?
Yeah, and the video that somebody took of her in the car.
There was also Skittles or something, some kind of candy.
Oh, that was her candy. Oh,
yeah, whose candy was that?
That was hers. Not the drugstore, but the disc.
Okay, so if this is the unedited version, what was that edit, Chris? Right.
Not the tobacco store.
She bought it there?
Yeah.
And what is that?
I think it's like a Fanta or Orange Crush soda, maybe.
Yeah.
She thinks she bought it at the hippie store. Oh.
And then what about the candy on the seat?
That was her candy. Because her grandma done bought it for her.
The Lady Vols.
No,
okay.
The Vols are like the worst team in the world.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Okay, so from there, now you have this. They come back to the car. Where's the milk come in?
The milk. Oh, when they had to put everything in the bed of the truck. You know, like the back of the...
How'd you forget the milks? They only bought milk and cheese. They were in there 5 minutes, then you changed it to an hour. Well, what was it? Hunter?
Truck. I called it truck bed because it is a truck bed.
Okay. But there's a picture of Summer leaning against the milk bottles.
Yeah, they put them there.
No, they didn't.
Well,
You did.
I think I put them there in the middle.
No, it wasn't in the middle. She was in the middle the whole time. Hey, Candace asked you to place them on the side of her, but you wanted to keep them so they didn't spill in your lap or something on the drive too, because you didn't want to be responsible for the milks. But why wouldn't you just turn them on their sides and lay them on the floorboard where they'd be safe, whether they rolled around or not? They were going to be fine. Why would you stack them to where they could actually fall out from under Summer and then bust open on the ground? I'll wait. And your mom says, yeah, no, that picture was taken right out front of our house when they got back here. But your mom actually admitted later on to not seeing you guys get back and not seeing Summer. So that means that, I don't think you came home between 2 and 2:30 either. And when you did come home, you didn't see your damn mom. That's for sure, too.
Because there's no room on the other side of me.
See, Hunter got extra time in jail, in his juvenile jail and facility stuff, right? He, instead of 5 months or 6 months, he did like 8 or 9 months. And then he was placed into a foster. Now he's being held away from his mom. Allie's lost all of her kids. Candace and Dawn have lost all their kids. Everybody's about to go down.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I put them there because she was sitting by the window, and then...
Was she sleeping?
No, she wasn't even sleeping at the time.
Okay.
I just set them in the middle because if they were to fall and spill, it would be on me, and I don't feel like cleaning up no truck mess.
Okay. It looks like she's against the door, though.
Just like the time would be
in that picture.
I wasn't there when that picture was took.
Oh, okay. When did they take that picture? Do you know?
I have no
I
idea.
believe the one with the milk jugs was sitting right here in front of my house because that's exactly how that baby was before they left.
Okay. Well,
Before they left, you didn't see that baby at all. And if that baby was like that before they left asleep against there, that means she couldn't have changed there anyway. You fucking lying. You're lying.
You were in the car. Where'd they put the milk?
Well, they gave it to me.
They gave it to you.
Not to keep, but
no, to put it away.
Yeah.
And
yeah, why would they give you milk that they bought to take home to keep? We got you, Hunter.
Where did you put it?
I had it sitting on my lap until we got out the car.
Got it. And out here?
Yeah, out here.
Okay.
And she pulled up like a truck now, like we're at right now.
Right.
But the opposite around.
Got it. So it's facing that way.
Yeah.
And you're getting out on this side. And where do you put the milk?
I set them in the middle because Summer had to... Did she even get out the car or did I?
How would you know? You weren't there. And why would you have to ask if she got out of the car or you did? You know you got out of the car. You were home. Hunter?
I thought she got out of the car too. I don't remember that.
Okay. At some point, how did the milk bottles get on the other side of her? Do you know?
I have no idea then because she said that she was sleeping on the door. But when I got out the car, she wasn't even at the door. She was in the middle.
Was she sleeping on you?
Nah.
Was she asleep?
I didn't even see her sleep. I just got out the car because she wanted to...
So you didn't see her asleep. You just got out the car. How did you put the milks under her without knowing if she was asleep or awake? It's impossible to not know. You'd have to ask her to move her arms. Of course, you'd have to help her do it. Or you'd have to move her to the side and throw it under her lifeless body. I don't know what the fuck it is, Hunter. But it sure as shit isn't what you're saying.
I talked to her.
Okay, got it.
About that thing for that Friday at the water park.
Got it. But where's Summer?
Good question, Lisa. Good question. Why is he preoccupied with a minor child's booty hole? Good question.
She was still in the middle. I wasn't really paying attention to her, to be honest.
Okay. Okay, that's cool.
I wasn't even paying attention at that point. I just wanted to go inside. Or just wanted my girl to come over a little bit. That's the whole point.
Is Summer hurt by this point, you think?
Listen to this.
From the water?
I mean, she could have been. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention to her.
No,
So if he wasn't really paying attention to Summer, or if she was hurt at the water, why did he originally go again? He said he wanted to go with Summer. It's like little sister.
Doug. Yo, Doug. Question for you, buddy. Question. Why are you obsessed with a minor? That is my question. You're not helping the Summer Wells case none. You're obsessed with a 15-year-old boy. You're talking bad about him. You're talking about his butt. You're making all these derogatory claims about this young man. That is obsession, my friend. Not even my friend. Not even a colleague, because you don't work for YouTube anymore. So why are you obsessed with a minor child's booty and a minor child to begin with? Those are the questions, bud. Because you're only been sitting here for the last almost 2 hours talking about a minor child. Not talking about Summer Wells, a minor child. Just putting that out there for those on Kick who are watching. And I appreciate those on the YouTube and those on the Kick that are watching. Much love. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Now he contradicts himself.
Get that.
What did they run me up for?
Who's that? Somebody else, yeah. So, then what happens when you get out of the car?
When I get out the car?
That's probably Candace driving by in her the red Subaru.
When I get out the car, I go to the front because she had to hand me that other vape that she.
Why would you get out the car to go to the front to have her hand you the other vape when you're sitting directly behind her and she can just?
Because he got out the car so he can go to his home and didn't want to deal with the BS. And just said, yo, hand the vape, it is what it is. Sometimes it's easier to get it handed to you from person to person like normal instead of passing it through the back and then have a chance of losing it in the car, underneath the seat of the car. He's only fixated because he lied. That's all. Well, I don't know. I mean, there's neither here nor there. So Hunter's story ain't changed since day one. Just saying. But welcome. And we're going to get back to I think there's only about 14 minutes left. And then I'm going to do my outro. And then we're going to be done for today. But thank you all for being here, either on Kick or here on the Tube. I will be double streaming Kick and YouTube from now on. So please enjoy, welcome all, and thank you all. But let's get back to the remainder of this trash mouth person. And for those on Kick who are watching, just so you know, he was already kicked off YouTube for his foul mouth and a whole bunch of other garbage. So this person is not a good person to have anywhere.
Just hands you the vape behind her head. See, this is where you're lying.
Got it.
And then I showed mom at that door.
No, you didn't. Your mom wasn't there. You didn't see her when you left, and you didn't see her when.
Hi, baby. Hey, Doug. How do you know How you know that he's lying? How do you know what he didn't see and did see? Were you there? Were you there that day? Were you there, bud? Because I fucking doubt you were.
When you got home.
And that was it.
Okay. And this is when you
never saw
saw
Summer at all.
Summer in the back. How did the milk get on?
See, she lied right there.
Get rearranged.
I have no idea. I mean, I could have said I'm there when I got out the car.
That's fine.
But I'm telling you now,
I could have sat him there. You don't
really don't remember anything but talking to her.
Got it.
At that point.
No problem. What do you think, Miss Allison? How's that milk get rearranged?
I don't know. That milk was there when they pulled up like that.
Okay, but Hunter.
No, it wasn't. Because he had to place it when he got out of the car because he was holding it on his lap or something, wasn't he?
Had the milk in the middle.
In the middle.
And so now the milk's on the other side of Summer. How does that happen?
I don't know.
I don't either, and that's why I'm asking.
I don't even remember how I got out the car.
That's fine.
You hear him? I don't even remember how I got out the car. Look at your fucking legs. Same way you got in, idiot.
That's fine.
I thought I was totally sitting in the middle the entire time, but I guess not.
You thought you were sitting in the middle the entire time? I guess not. Maybe that's a different day then.
Now, did Candace then, let's fast forward. We'll come back to that later. There's going to be a lot of questions about that, though. I'll give you a heads up, okay? A lot of folks are going to ask about, well, how'd that happen, okay? So I'm just giving you, a heads up on that, okay? Just so you know, okay?
Got you.
Now, straight up, though, from there now, you're here. When's the next time Candace contacts you?
Around 7:30 that day.
That night. And where were you at that time?
I was over at the park in Bristol with my girl.
Hanging out with your girlfriend? Okay, and what?
So that means he didn't go at 2 or 2:30 to the park, right, to meet his girlfriend. Like he said he wanted to go meet up with his girlfriend a little after 2:30. It wasn't until later that night. Do you see how long the timeline just changed right there? That means he didn't get home between 2 and 2:30. He must have been with Candace later. They did something. They must have went to a water park. They went to Jonesboro, somewhere where Dawn was. Something happened. This is not right. Red flag it.
Happens. Tell me about that.
So she called me saying that Summer's missing.
Okay.
I thought she's pulling the leg because she's known to do that.
Okay, why
Why would she pull your leg about Summer missing?
would she mess around with her daughter missing, though? What struck you about that?
I mean, it's just, will you explain how she does when she gets drunk?
So why don't you explain how she does when she gets drunk and why you were drunk with her that day? Right? You're trying to take yourself out of this position with her and just tell us a story about how she is and put it all on Candace. You guys are fucking terrible.
She tends to, when she gets drunk and high at the same time.
Yep.
She tends to think that she loses the kids.
So that means she was getting drunk with you and getting high with you.
But they're out front in the yard. That's what I was thinking.
Got it. So this is something that's happened in the past? And
No, she hasn't went missing. It's just that she got high and drunk and forgot that Summer was outside.
got it. Straight up. What did she tell you?
She was like, Summer's missing. So I was just like, okay. Girl, why don't you just go look outside?
He's a key suspect.
She says,
as a witness.
I have been. She ain't there. I said, well, call Allie.
Hunter's a 100% suspect, not a witness at all.
Because I don't know if she's still pulling a leg. Because if I
And don't get this twisted. This is a recovery case for sure. 100% recovery case.
were to call Allie, she'll call me back. And then I'll call Mom and be like, did she tell you this? Or was she just messing around?
Got it. So you call your mom?
Yeah, I call her on Facebook after she picks up.
And gave her a heads up that
Candace was going to call.
Candace going to call her and
Her phone was dead, I thought. She never says she left it in the car charging. She says she leaves it in the car. But then on a miracle, it works as soon as she gets in the car. I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait.
and tell her that Summer's missing, straight up. So at that point, does she call you again? Just that night?
Nah, she called me the next day saying that she's sitting in the police station.
She's sitting in the police station?
Yeah.
And what does she say about that?
She says they want to do another polygraph test on me.
Another polygraph test?
Yeah.
How many polygraph tests did they do?
Like 2, because you couldn't pass the first one, right, Candace? You were too erratic. You were screaming. Either that or you were on drugs, right? You've altered the test somehow. But they know that you and Don were both on meth, on coke, and some other drugs, pills. Yeah, they know exactly what you were on, and you guys both tested dirty for multiples. And your first one you couldn't pass because you were just crying and screaming and snot bubbles, and they had to make you come back and take another one.
That you know of?
I just know two.
Two? Yeah. And how did she do on those polygraphs? Did she tell you?
She did not tell me. She just said she had to do that, and I just ignored her the rest of the time.
Okay.
Because they told me not to even get contact of her.
Got it. The police told you don't contact her?
No, the TBI told me.
TBI, don't contact her.
Well, it's some funny crap how they tell me, I'm not dissing them or nothing, I'm just saying how they tell me that I'm gonna get my phone that Monday afternoon, and it's been almost 2 months straight now.
Okay.
It's been a month.
Okay. Well, they're just trying to line up your story.
I understand that.
And that's important, right? I mean, you know that.
Yeah, it's just that.
For Summer.
I gave them all the proof that would line up the story.
I totally agree, okay? But at the same time...
No, you didn't. Matter of fact, you're in trouble for lying, just like your mom is. Great-grandbun, they're getting charged. Allie's going to be so uncomfortable in one of those fucking steel beds.
The investigation's fluid, okay? So I know where your heart is for Summer. Sure. And so as a result of that, you know, they're going to hold on to that phone and they're going to connect all those dots. And that's...
Hey, Dougie Boo, the only one getting charged is your dumbass for talking about a minor.
That's the right thing to do, right? Would you agree with that? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that said now, she contacts you again, says she's at the police station, has to take another polygraph.
And then she shows up the next day.
The next day she shows up where?
Here, does she not?
Well, let's see, you were interviewed by TBI on Wednesday. She came here Thursday.
So 2 days after or a day after?
2 days after.
And then what happened when she got here?
She got here, she was like telling me how she talked to them and was like, don't mention about the alcohol, but I don't mention.
Did she say what she told them?
No, but she started asking me. I just told them what happened on the timeline.
And what did she say?
She said, okay, that better be it. I said, you didn't even scare me.
Well, why would she try to scare you?
That's what I'm saying. Why was she trying to even ask questions about it?
What's your gut feeling?
My gut feeling is that she had something to do with it. But then when all this happened, she just wanted the money in the end because I'm not going to say names, but one of Red's friends.
One of Red's friends. If your girlfriend's mom has a nickname named Red, why are you hanging out with gang members?
My girlfriend's mother's friends was on.
So having a nickname is considered being a gang member now? Really? Piss up a rope, homie. Get with the times, dude. Piss up a rope. Her name's probably Red because she got red hair, dumbass. In the words of the original Red from that 70s show, dumbass.
Beach Creek just riding around, and she seen, as soon as someone posted a $25,000 reward, she seen her car, Candace's car, zooming down the road to the Hawkins County Police Station.
Well, no, she actually had to go back to the police station. She said that to Chris. She had to go back to the police station too. But that was after the fact. Like, she still hadn't turned it in when Chris was talking to her. So whatever she had to go back to the police station for in the past was probably another polygraph.
So what? What does that mean?
I mean, she supposedly the next day they gave, it was on Facebook that it was a tip.
Got it.
I was gonna say, if that was my daughter, I would have everything to do with it. I wouldn't be sitting at the house trying to get money, trying to just collect dust. I'm gonna be sitting there doing everything in my power.
What do you think happened to Summer?
To be honest with you, her grandma was out of her mind. Like, you guys, them. I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying they have to be in the camera.
Understand.
But I'm saying you can ask them that her mother's usually grumpy, controlling, like a regular grandma, like her. I'm not trying to be mean. But you know how grandmas can be, like grumpy, controlling, trying to run everything.
What do you think should happen to the person that did this to Summer?
The person that did this,
yeah,
they should be locked up for a very long time. Forever.
Why do you say that?
Because I was like, that's like my little sister. And I say that because she's just not the type of girl to
mind you, the boy has a sister who is the same age as Summer Wells. Just so you know.
Go from the swing that's up there.
Okay. Is there anything that I haven't asked you that you think is important that you would want to tell, to get your side of the story out here?
I mean, I would say this, but I don't care if the camera's on or not.
No,
I mean,
the camera's on.
I don't really care. I'm not the camera. But so that day she came, right? The second time?
Mm-hmm.
After all that?
Is this where the stuff is tonight, or where is it at?
It's right there. It's right there.
It's all over with.
I was saying that the second... Where is it? Right, just literally cut your phone off all the way. Cut your phone off all the way so we have no interruptions. Anyways, beyond that.
Tell your mom and what to do? That's kind of crazy. Like, you are like your own boss, aren't you there, Hunter? You don't.
It has nothing to do with him being his own boss. It's called, it was rude, and she should have had it on silent to begin with. So yeah, I don't blame him for speaking up and saying something. She was being rude.
Don't need your mom's permission for nothing. You straight up tell her what to do. Exactly.
That the second day she came, she went to the car either to grab something or something, but I grabbed her phone because I want to see if she had anything to hide. Like you said, I'm street smart, I'm very observant.
Yes, you are.
Like, I would notice anything, like, you wouldn't even have to tell me, I still notice the mic on you.
Right. No, I respect that.
It's just how I am. It's just, if you're gonna leave something on the table, and I know that you probably got something to hide because the way you're acting, and the way you call me, of course I'm gonna look through your phone.
Sure.
So she goes through her car, goes on the other side. I act like I'm grabbing my phone because they're just about the same.
Right. So you play it like.
So I put mine where hers was.
Got it.
And so I grab her phone. And see, I'm good with tech. I know where everything you can hide is. And so I went through her Google Photos, if that's what you want to call it.
Okay.
The gallery part.
Okay.
And so where you can delete things, they don't just delete, they go to your trash. I don't know if people know that or not, but they go to your trash.
Okay.
I know that because I mess around with tech every day.
Right. You need to go into IT, bro. Right there. Go ahead.
And so when I looked in there, I seen 13 messages between her and her drug, I'm gonna say drug dealer because he is, Andy. I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to name his name, but all I seen was the first message before she started walking up to the mailbox to get up here is that it was done, and I was gonna read the next message of what she said. And she just started running up here, and I had literally just slid my phone in my pocket and just put hers there. It's like, she asked me if I went through her phone. I said no, why? Because I cleared it all out before she can get up here.
Did you tell TBI all this?
Yeah, I told them.
Okay. And they told you to keep it quiet on this piece?
They didn't tell me to really keep anything quiet.
Okay.
It's just that I'm not allowed to go on like lives without her, like international television.
Right. Okay. Yeah, don't lie.
It's not my permission.
Yeah, no, straight up. You don't want that, Hunter, right? Because then everybody's going to put they're going to put a lot on you. You know what I mean? You don't want that. So what was your gut feeling when you read that it's done?
My gut feeling was that either they had something to do with it.
Who's they?
Her and Andy.
Okay.
Or it was all of them together, like every single one of them in a family.
Where do you think Don was at work that day?
From what I've heard from the TBI, he was not at work.
No, I'm not talking about from TBI, what you know.
But what I know is I thought he was at work because I used to work with him. I ain't gonna lie, I used to work with him on houses.
Okay, and what did TBI tell you then at that point?
I used to work with him on houses.
I was like, I asked him if he was at work.
And what they say?
They said that the people.
So you're gonna fault a child for getting an under the table job so we had some type of income, so we could make some money to do what he wanted with? You're gonna fault a child for that? Bro, you fucked up.
They did not clarify that.
Okay, so they didn't verify it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't mean he wasn't. They just didn't verify it, right? Potentially.
No, they called up and asked to see if he was.
Why would they want to hurt Summer?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I mean, I really don't, because Summer doesn't really do nothing but just like mess around like I do. I like to mess around with people.
Okay. Any other things you can think of?
Oh, really?
Have I treated it with respect?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not an old man.
About where we're at in the case as far as investigation. I know people speculate, and I understand that, but they have to understand our number one goal from day one is to find Summer, and everybody's still a suspect.
Person of interest, whatever you want to call it.
We're still very intensely looking into it.
Everybody's still a suspect. I know I sound like Eeyore.
And that's the end of his bullshit. Now he's poking fun at cops and everything else because he thinks he's something. But we're going to end this with my usual outro. And then we'll be back tomorrow. So you can stay and listen for the next 3 minutes or not. Hold on. Love you.
Well. Devil's Night is upon us again.
Well, happy Devil's Night.
We throw a little party, start a bunch of fires, make a little profit.
Devil's Night, bitch, in the car. Devil's Night, bitch, in the car. I'ma drink it blood cause I want to. I'ma drink it blood cause I want you. Tell me, baby, if you want to. Tell me, baby, if you want to. Devil's Night, bitch, in the car. Devil's Night, bitch, in the car. Devil's Night up in this bitch. I saw me hoes, they want this dick. You sacrifice, I cut your skin. That pussy drip. XOXO, no fuck you, bitch. I cry, you die, you choke, I spit. Burning down the city, bitch. That's 616, that's 616. In the window now, bitch. Don't make a sound at the fuck mansion. It's about to go down with the candles on the ground. And fuck me up now. And the shadow people here. And there's crows all around. Oh, do you got your eyes closed? 7 red candles, now she's taking off her clothes. Midnight strikes and my skin is turning cold. Knocked 3 times, that's a sacrifice, so whoa, do you got your eyes closed? 7 red candles, now she's taking off her clothes. Midnight strikes and my skin is turning cold. Knocked 3 times, that's a sacrifice, so Devil's Night, bitch, in the car. Devil's Night, bitch, in the car. I'ma drink your blood cause I want to. I'ma drink your blood cause I want you. Tell me, baby, if you want to. Tell me, baby, if you want to. Devil's Night, bitch, in the car. Devil's Night, bitch, in the car.
Devil's Night, that's the annual pre-Halloween arson spree. Last year, 281 blazes were reported.
In 2006, the city of Saginaw, Michigan was set ablaze with over...
Cyrax wins.
Y'all have a good evening. We'll be back again. Peace. Thank you all for being here. Much